Hello, everybody. Welcome back to D&D. We're here in Hijinks. We are on episode 8. Just a quick little recap of the last sort of few sessions, I guess. We have the roguish bard Valen. He's not a rogue, but he is roguish.
Everyone thinks I am at this point. Might as well.
He's just a dick. And,
Love you.
Grandolph, the very saggy old wizard, and the brilliant half orc. They're all on a quest at the moment. Well, several quests. They all met up in Sandalin and take on various quests, bonding in the process. After a very much needed bonding session, after the first little adventure went a bit askew.
It was
We're not going to call out names of who did what. That's fine. We've moved past it. We've grown. So they are currently on a quest to escort Don John Raskin here to the Mountain Toe gold mine. Upon entering, they found a bunch of were-rats, or rat-type people, and proceeded to kill them all, which was very well done. The rats tried to make a deal with them to go free their old homeland, from the orcs, but the gang decided the best thing to do would just be to kill the were-rats. And
was it a negotiation and a deal though when they weren't budging?
And also they were being very sus about like hostages and stuff like that, the people that were in the mine before, so you know.
Yeah, I didn't trust shit. Fuck them.
Right, so before we get going, just because I know we're on episode 8, we're in quite deep here, there might be some new people who are joining, or people who might not have been able to meet every session. Can you guys just give me a sort of 30-second, and a curse that means 30 seconds. Not 30 minutes.
I see you getting the stopwatch as well, okay.
Just a very quick rundown of sort of each of your characters, who you are, what brought you here, and whatever you want to share, I guess. We'll start with a curse. We'll go alphabetical for that one.
Oh, me? Why? Oh, 30 seconds. Hi, guys. So my character's name is Grandolph Sagan, so it is guys. I'm a necromancer wizard by, and also a death cleric. I see Yorkie is counting on his hands there about how long this is going to take.
You've got 10 seconds left.
I was brought here by Nate, and that's Randolph Sagan's button.
Oh, 3 seconds to spare.
I'm going to life that balance by.
Nate nearly had his drink come out of his nose.
I almost choked. That was death coming off of me there. All right, Tater, give me a quick rundown of your character for us.
Hello, I am Tater. I'm Mateo. I play Tater the Brilliant. You're not going to count for me? What?
All right, then.
What is this bias level of bullshit going on?
He hasn't had me sat there for 45 fucking minutes. You've got 15 seconds left.
I play Tater. He's brilliant. He's strong. I'm a barbarian. I rage. I turn super big. Think Hulk. Good. Done.
1 second left.
Hey, yo.
Someone has to count for me now. Because I can't count
counting.
and...
Hold on. I'm counting.
1, 2...
I'm Valen. I'm a tiefling bard, not your usual. I use playing cards instead of instruments. I'm basically like a high fantasy gambit. My character's expertise include making deals with monsters that he's never going to fulfill just so he doesn't get murdered, and accidentally chatting up the blacksmith. I have tried to kill gnomes. I have convinced people that Grandolph is my granddad, and past that, I'm just a fucking mess.
Perfect time.
I counted over, to be honest, but...
Wow. Going on Tater's time. All right, so...
Tater time.
Tater time.
You guys have just finished your fight with the were-rats, and we are back in the mines.
Luton! Oh, but first I will say, oh boys, that was a bit of a doozy of a one, eh? Glad we all came out of that one all right, boys.
And you look over at Don John, and he is just covered in blood.
Everybody other than Grandolph is covered in blood. Grandolph just has a bite on him.
If from a giant rat bit you, that's it.
Yeah, you just got a little peck.
I've just sort of, because I was obviously on the deck, I've just sort of scooted myself, so I'm sort of sat up against that wall next to my character, and I'm just sort of looking around going, you know, this is starting to become a pattern, and I'm getting very fucking sick of it.
You want me to do investigation for looting or anything like that?
Look around. What are you looking for? What are you looting? Who are you looting? What are you looting where?
Stuff that's, we'll say, you know, that looks good, magical, that looks like it might fetch a price, maybe some books as well like that, that may hold some secrets, as you know, by.
Cool. So you look around the cave, and as you sort of look around, you find these two sacks, which are kind of...
Can we just pause it for a second, and can we all just appreciate the fact that they've turned the character sheets Christmassy, there's snow and shit?
Oh, that's
really?
so nice.
Carry on. Carry on. It was just really fucking cool.
Right in the middle. So so very, as if it's been tried to be hidden under some debris, there is two sacks.
I got a pair of sacks as well, by.
A pair of them?
They're under your chin. Or under your eyes, I suppose that works too.
What about his jowls?
Say one is under the chin, and yeah, but okay. I'm going to open the sacks, by.
So you're touching the sacks, yeah?
Oh yeah, I better fucking believe it. And
Right.
Randolph is dead.
So in one of the sacks, there is like a bag filled with about 10 fist-sized chunks of gold ore. And then the other sack will hold, let's see, let's do some calculations for conversions. It's there's about 200 gold in there, as well as a pair of goggles.
Ooh, so
Would you like to
5.
give me an Arcana check for the goggles?
Oh yeah, you better fucking believe it. Arcana.
Nice.
Aye.
So they are goggles of night. While wearing the dark lenses, you have dark vision out to 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, wearing the goggles increases its range by 60 feet.
Oh, that's alright. I was going to say we all have dark vision. I was going to say, should we hand them to fucking Don John?
Right, so it was 5 fist-sized gold nuggets.
10
And-
gold nuggets. No, wait, sorry.
10?
Let me double check. I clicked off the page, man.
I'm obviously going to share the gold between us as well, so like 66 each?
10 chunks of gold. Or
10. Ooh. So 66 gold each, yeah? Is that math good?
Oh, you'd need
No, wait, hold on.
it would just be the nuggets for now, and you'd probably have to sell them somewhere to get the value.
no, there was also gold in the other sack.
Yeah, there was 200
Alright.
gold divided by 3, so
Alright.
that'd be... Yeah.
I thought it was that much worth. I didn't realize it was both.
Oh no, yeah. So in one sack there's gold ore, in the other sack there's a bunch of money and this and these goggles of
Nice.
light. I think you should just be able to add that to your character sheet on D&D Beyond Accursed if you want the goggles anyway.
Oh, the goggles? Yeah.
Splitting the gold
I'll-
between us all. That's fine.
I'll take the goggles. I think that'll make me look kind of funny.
I'll take 66 gold off you. I don't
Yeah,
mind
like
that.
very owl-like goggles. I don't know if anyone, I don't know if the chat can see them, but they add.
Let me just bring it in so we can see it a bit better. You put it in the chat.
It's in there.
There you go.
Yeah,
For
it's in there.
everyone watching, there you go.
That's what the goggles of night look like.
Yorkie, what?
Oh, they're quite fetching, aren't they?
So very cool.
What did you say? Sorry, Mateo.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it. It's 67 for 2 and 66 for the third if we're pulling it even, quote unquote.
Yeah, I'll let him take the extra one. I don't mind.
I'm gonna need them. Those 2 would be a
Well, I'm saying,
difference.
you know what I do with my gold, so you might want to give me the lesser.
That fountain is going to be the richest fountain in the world.
I'm going to use my rogue abilities that I don't have to try and take half of the money off him. See if he knows. No, I'm not really going to do that.
You
Right,
can do whatever
boys.
you want.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind catching my breath before we head deeper.
Jimmy Three Toes is gonna like scurry onto Grandalf's shoulder as well as
Yeah,
he
sure.
sets up to rest. So he is.
I will give you control of
Oh, thank you.
the what you call it, rat boy. Hey, you should be able to move yourself now.
You're a good boy there, Jimmy Three Toes.
Because he's kind of out of the way, I'm going to look over at Raskin and be like, Raskin, still with us?
He looks over at you. He's like, "God damn, that was a 5.5. That one."
Bye.
I'm assuming that you're going to need to hire more people for this place.
Well, them rat boys said that there were the people around here somewhere. Perhaps we could look around the mine after a quick rest and see if we can find them.
Yes, I don't fancy testing our luck going deeper until we've all had a chance to recuperate.
Goddamn, I need to recuperate myself. Those bastard rats, I did nothing to them.
So, shall we make camp here, or does anyone fancy finding somewhere a little bit more secluded? I'm just a bit cautious that there's 4 different ways we could be encroached upon.
Sure, you might be right. It might be better to step outside. I think Jimmy Three Toes agrees as well, right? We could go just outside the cave, and that way there's only one entrance. One point of for them to come out at us. If there's more, of course.
I think that might be a good idea.
What say you, Mr. Brilliant Tater?
I need a nap.
You are very muffled.
Yeah. Bye.
That will do it.
A nap.
I'll do it.
There we go!
I'm so used to like muting my mic by putting it up, so that's why.
So when you say about moving up, do you mean sort of like into this room?
Oh no, out here, like.
Or like fully
Out
outside
here.
with the horses?
Yeah, hiding in the bushes, you know.
We can eat the horse, I suppose. If we're hungry.
Food.
I'm gonna start sort of limping my way out then.
Nice. Alright. Let me get some different music while you're outside. We'll do. Don't need that one. Don't start. Thank you.
Hey, that's nice.
Alright, if you're outside in the old in the nature, as it were. Alright, so well, Don John's gonna count with you guys there as well. He's just immediately gonna like get to his horse, pull off his sleeping bag, roll out, and just flop down onto the onto his sleeping bag. He is
Is he out
cooked.
cold? Is he out cold? Is he actually asleep?
He is. It's fast though.
How close is his satchel to him?
Wow.
So it's currently on his horse, which is sort of he's sleeping next to his horse.
Can I grab some grass off the floor and try and feed his horse to gain its trust?
Give me animal handling.
I'm sitting over here just watching the whole thing.
That is a natural 20 for the first roll
Nice.
of the night.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
isn't
you're-
even. I've not touched it. Just in case anyone doubts me, I'm going to take a fucking picture. Well, that's my face. No one wants to see that.
We see it like the entire street. What do you mean?
That is legitimately a nat. Oh, that's too bright.
So good.
It is legitimately a nat 20 for my first roll of the game.
So you pick up some grass, you hold it in front of the horse, and it immediately like eats out of your hand, and it like rocks its
I can
head up and
start
down. It's
stroking
very
it and
it's very it's
and then now I've gained its trust. I want to look in his satchel, see if his dice are actually weighted.
all right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
I told you guys, I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Mhm.
I have no
Question is,
intention
will
of.
the dice help you?
That is a
Here's the
15 plus 4, 19.
Nice. So you look through his satchel and you find his set of dice. Give me an investigation check.
You're making me work for this answer. That is another 15 plus what's investigation plus 2, so that's a 17.
They look like normal dice to you.
Motherfucker, I'm just gonna put them back.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, sneaky boy. That is a 19 plus 2.
Nice. You don't know how they work, but you get the sense that there is something magical about these dice that you don't quite understand.
Do they just
but
do they just
look
look like normal dice?
They look like normal dice, but you can sense there is magic coming from them.
Because obviously I have weighted dice and normal dice. Can I pocket his fancy ones and swap them with normal ones?
Give me a sleight of hand.
But I've already got them in my hand! That is a 17 plus 4.
Oh, wow.
21.
Rolling well. Nice.
I'm wasting all of my good rolls on petty theft.
Like he's going to be in combat. One.
You've never rolled this well.
I've never rolled this good in my life. I'll tell you what, my death saving throws last session when it was a 19, an 18, a 17. That was great.
All right. So what are the other two doing while Valen is robbing this man?
Oh, I'm chilling with Jimmy Three Toes here, just kind of watching the whole thing, like, you know, just like, hi, bye, Jimmy. You're a good lad, you are.
He's just making friends with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Nice. Someone has to. All right, Tate, what are you doing during this time?
I mean, I kind of want to see if I can read about the creatures that we just encountered.
Yeah, give me... What were we doing before? History?
History.
History check.
Yeah. That is going to be a 18 plus 4. I'm rolling physical dice now. That is a dirty, filthy 20.
Nice. You do flick through the book, but there is no information about were-rats. As you flick through the book, you kind of get to the end and you notice that the last couple of pages are about the adventurer's experience with a dragon, but it's kind of like all scribbled out in there. You can see there's like a page torn out of it, and there's just not much information to go off of.
Page torn out, that's interesting. Right, so if we're setting up for camp, I would like to take my crossbow, usual. I'm going to go out and try and do some hunting to see if I can bring us any food back.
Cool. Give me a survival.
That is... there we go. That's a 2. Plus 1.
Oh,
3.
I would like to go look for some herbs that might help with potion making.
Nice. Give me a nature.
Some grass.
As soon as it was something useful, shit roll. Oh, wait. No, that's not...
I'm just,
that is actually an upside down 7, but I don't think that makes a difference, does it? That's still a low roll.
Still bad, yeah.
Still not great.
So on Grandalf looking for herbs, I'm gonna just beat you to it, Nate. I only find grass. I rolled a 3, so 3 plus I think it's 2 survival, isn't it? Or
no, nature.
Yeah.
Nature for this one.
Oh, nature. That is that doesn't help. That's a 3. That's 6.
Yeah, you don't find grass, but you just don't find the herbs you're looking for. You know what they look like. You have that experience now, and you kind of look around and you just don't feel like they're not growing here. Is all. So you don't pick up any grass. You have the knowledge now, but you look around and you go, can't really find anything, and you give up very quickly.
I don't think that they're local to this area.
Well, I suppose if we get double actions for setting up the camp, I will take Barkus out hunting.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Give me survival.
Okay, cool. Survival is a... Oop. Let's roll dice first.
Where are my dice?
10 plus 1, 11.
And... Cool. Yeah, so I rolled for Barkus as well, just to kind of combine the scores. What are you hunting for exactly? How are you? Describe the hunting.
Oh, well, I figure I'm going alongside and I'm like keeping Barkus, like looking at what he's kind of sniffing around, following.
Okay.
And then just ready to strike out at anything that comes our way, or throw a hand axe, if you will.
Nice. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. That's gonna be 6 plus 5. Oh wait, no, 6 plus plus 5, 11.
So, you, with Barkus in tow, Barkus sniffs out some footprints, and he sniffs around. He finds some like feces on the ground, and you track a little bit, and you find a deer on its own, and you throw your hand axe, and it catches it in the neck, and the deer drops down to the ground, squirms a little bit, blood pours out, and then it as it's dying, Barkus runs in and bites down on its throat just to kind of like finish off the kill, and you've managed to hunt a deer.
And I appear from a bush from across block. I got it! Oh, that wasn't.
Yeah, you hit me in the shoulder instead.
I didn't get that one! I'm not cursed.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Fireball!
Camp is all... Let's say camp is all set up. You guys are having your long rest. What is the plan for the rest of you guys? Chilling out a little bit, having a chat, or we go straight
chill
to
out
sleep?
for a bit before we go to sleep.
Yeah, we'll sit around the fire as we eat. You know, Jimmy there on my lap. I give him a little bit of the food as well, like, you know.
Curse, do you have the identify spell?
I do.
No,
I have no spell slots at the moment, though.
That's
but,
fine.
Yeah,
I just needed to know for future.
yeah, I have identified, detect magic, a few other spells there as well that might be useful. So,
Good to know.
bye.
Right, I'm gonna sit down around the fire then.
Alright. Tater?
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Nice.
Sandwich.
And Grandolph?
Yeah, I'm around the fire already. I've, as I said, Jimmy Three Toes there as well. So, just giving him little bits of food as well as I'm eating.
Cool. Yeah. All having some nice deer while some venison.
Venison sarnies.
Yeah, some venison sarnies. Nice. While you're all sat around the fire. It is kind of like, because you've taken it. It would have been late afternoon by the time you got here. You've had a little bit of a fight inside, and you've spent some time hunting and doing other things. You know, it's sun is setting, and it's getting quite peaceful around.
Unfortunately, guys, there was no herbs for the potions around this area. Don't think that stuff grows around here. Myself and Jimmy, we went looking, couldn't find anything though.
I've got a question about that rat.
Bye.
Well, you've had two rats called Jimmy, and what was it, an owl that you also called Jimmy?
Bye. There was a rat, an owl, and Jimmy Three Toes here. Yes, that's it.
Why Jimmy?
Oh, well, that is a long story. I guess now is a good time to tell it, though, since we're resting and around this nice old fire.
While
with
he's prepping,
Jimmy
I'm just going to cut some
here.
of the meat off and sort of like doggy bag it and leave it put it next to Don John for a minute, so just to be nice.
Nice.
I'm still listening.
Bye. So let me tell you the tale of Jimmy 5. Bye. So you want to know why I call my familiars Jimmy? This is the story. A long time ago, as I've mentioned, I was trapped in the Shadowfell. I was enslaved, tortured, trapped. I had a vision one night. Oh, let me move this to the other screen 1 second. Yeah.
Just shuffling his documents
Yeah.
so he can read from his ancient scripture.
Exactly. It's a good thing that I can type this all out as well, because I wouldn't be able to read my fucking writing. I had a vision one night. I now know this to be from Ouija's, my goddess. As I awoke, the vision had faded though, but my chains, they were broken. A portal opened near where I lay. I seized this opportunity for freedom, to escape. Crawling towards the portal I did by. The closer I was, the smaller the hole got. I mustered all of my strength and crawled with everything I had. Left, right, every movement crushing agony to my torn body. I eventually made it. 'Twas a tight fit, boys. The tightest of fits. As I lay there, I smelled the grass for the first time since I could remember. As I tilted my head up, I saw something there. It was a little creature, a platypus. My vision blurred and everything went dark. My goddess then sent me another vision, one of familiarity. 'Twas the same one as before. I woke up cold from the vision, yet again without any memory at all of it. Upon my lap lay the little platypus I saw before. I asked, is it you that had saved me, But it didn't reply. Then a voice from another room of the house, of a woman asking, Asher Jesus, are ye finally awake? I see you, wee fanny. As I surveyed the room, I noticed more and more animals throughout. As she walked into the room, a light shone from the window, adding to her majesty. Maybe it was because she was the second thing my eyes had gazed upon, other than this wee platypus, but she was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Hair long and flowing, a smile that could crush kingdoms. As I stared into her one eye, she smiled with half her teeth missing and said, welcome, sorry, Asher, welcome to me home. Name's Steph. Found you in a field, you fanny. After rescuing this wee platypus I did. She sat there on the bed and we talked for some time. I told her of where I was before, the tortures of the Shadowfell. I learned of her life also, of her love for animals and how she was with a mercenary who tried to steal her animals to sell them to an unknown source, which is rather shady if you ask me, After a few hours, a pungent smell filled our nostrils. The platypus had shit on the bed where I lay. Steph said, disgusting! The platypus then pointed to the porridge in the bowl. Eaten for sorry. The platypus then pointed to the porridge in the bowl I was eating from and said, input, as it also pointed to its mouth. We both stared and it said again, input, input. So I fed the platypus the porridge. The platypus then spoke again. Thank you, I was starving. I'm sorry for the illusion. I wasn't sure if it was safe for me to talk. My name is Jimmy 5. Well, that is the name given to me by my former master. It would seem that our lives are linked, Steph. You see, my former master is an evil necromancer named Scroder. He experimented on me and other animals to try and obtain eternal life. He called it the Saint procedure, transferring part of his life into another being to obtain eternal life. As long as I remained safe, he would not die. Subjects 1 to 4 all died, but he succeeded with me. Number 3 was a bandicoot that Jimmy 5 got. Sorry. Number 5 was, I forgot, this is where I'm talking now. I didn't write it properly. Number 5 was a bandicoot that Jimmy 5 got to know. Sadly, that experiment crashed. The necromancer performed the first 3 all in one day and blamed the failures on being his first day. One fateful night, however, opportunity arose. As he was going to demonstrate this power to others, lightning struck near the cell of Jimmy 5 where he was kept. I'm not sure what it hit, but the wall apparently had exploded. Jimmy 5 fled, hopping on the back of a carriage, leaving what we now know as the Nova Tower estate. Not long after, he came across Steph. just before she picked picked her. Sorry. As he said, just before she picked me up and took me to her abode, this portal opened, and you, Grand Elf, had crawled out. I'm mixing up my accents. I'm sorry. We decided it was best. We decided it was best to flee. The Nova Tower estate was nearby, apparently, and we would not have been safe. So we traveled away. As we ventured together in our carriage, times were had. Jimmy 5 became the best friend anyone could ever ask for. With his 8 toes webbed together, the brass eggs he laid helping us keep us fed, he was well-traveled and would always ask us to close our eyes so he could describe the sights he saw to us. While we couldn't see the sights, the descriptions were amazing, boys. While traveling in the carriage, Jimmy 5 would stick his head out to feel the breeze, saying, "Jimmy 5 is alive!" Jimmy 5 also told me he had some visions, but he said he couldn't remember them, but all our paths were linked. He always said destiny has brought us together. We became good friends, and even love blossomed between myself and Steph. We were a family. And Jimmy 5 was also rather well-spoken, I should say. He always wanted to travel, learn magic, and teach.
I think I've just clicked to what movie. Is this Short Circuit?
Yes.
For fuck's sake!
You couldn't get that from Jimmy 5? What do you mean?
I was
Come on!
It was I'd completely I'd forgotten what it was called, but then it was the Jimmy 5 is alive, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake! That took me too long.
Someone did that.
Carry on.
Well, obviously,
it's not Short Circuit.
It's not Short Circuit. There are also references to our beloved Jimmy in the community, as well as you know. There's
The Bandicoot that crashed, yeah.
the Bandicoot that crashed. The fact that he was describing all the lands that he had seen while we closed our eyes, while we couldn't see it. There was a few others, like it's his first day. Yeah, there's been a few throughout. I'll send you a copy afterwards, Nate, so you can kind of peruse through it.
Nice.
He always wanted to travel, learn magic, and teach. He wanted to do everything, as he put it, to feel more alive. That platypus sure had some lofty notions by. I swore to him that once we're all free from this chase, I will teach him magic. Have you ever seen a platypus smile, boys? I'll tell you what, it's nothing different to how they normally look, because to be honest, it's because of the beak, you know? Things were great with myself and Steph. One night after a particularly wild romp, I mean, boys, my legs did not work after. We laid looking at the stars. Steph said, "Have you ever thought about reincarnation? Like, what if one of us passes? We become one with the world, but our essence transfers to another body to live a new life."
Please make this Grand Austria accent. Please.
Oh, it's Steph's accent, isn't it? It's fucking good.
Steph's. Then she said, "I'll remember who ye are, I promise. When the time comes and we both become one with the world, remember me, and when we are reincarnated find me."
Oh. I was engrossed in the story there. Sorry, my back's killing me.
Sorry. As she lay cuddled up to me, I then said, "I will, lass. Also, I can't feel my legs. Could you carry me to the carriage when we have to leave?" She responded, "Yeah, we shite. I can't feel my legs either." We laughed so hard, boys. Alas, the chase never ended. They chased us with carriages, chariots, and bribed local mercenaries as well, and law to try and capture us. When the man Steph used to be with tried to steal Jimmy 5, one day I was away foraging, looking for food, and sadly I had only found grass. he rode in on a carriage apparently, and he grabbed Steph and told the platypus to come with him or else. Jimmy 5, the clever wee little scamp though, he took apart his carriage, set the horses off. Enraged, he pulled out a crossbow and shot at Jimmy 5, missing every shot due to Jimmy 5's speed. Jimmy 5 slapped him with his tail, breaking his jaw. The gobshite then fled. When I came back asking what had happened, Jimmy 5 pointed at the carriage saying, "Disassemble," and laughed. Ha ha ha, Jimmy 5, still alive. They were catching up. We knew at this point. We knew it at this point. We kept riding away from the storm that was getting closer and closer. As we rode, we pushed it a little too far. A wheel came loose and we almost veered off a cliff. As we got out, we realized we were surrounded. An army of ghouls with a man dressed all in black and a staff pointed at us. The necromancer Scroder. Steph looked at me as I stood motionless with fear. She whispered at me, "Ya wee fanny." And she winked, stepped in front of Jimmy 5 and said, "Step away from the platypus and you may live." He said as he spit on the... Oh wait, sorry. That was the wrong accent. She stepped in front of Jimmy 5 and Scroder said, "Step away from the platypus and you may live." He said as he spit on the ground. Steph stood in front of Jimmy 5, hands up and yelled, "You'll never take him alive, ya fanny fiddling jobby." Scroder... Scroder grinned and raised his hand. Lightning shot from his hands, frying her into a husk of ash. I fell to my knees and I cried. Lightning began to strike around. As I kneeled, Scroder laughed and said, "What a fool. So little power she couldn't even handle a weak blast. Not even worthy to be part of me ghoul collection." As I cried, I began to cough as the wind blew her ashes into my face. This is the second time she covered my face. The first time on that fateful night when she sat on it. As the wind blew, nothing was left by nothing. I wiped the tears from my eyes and I stood. I glared in anger, stepping in front of Jimmy 5, and I said, "You shall not have!" Scroder laughed, citing, "I was going to kill you anyways, but it's always nice when they show some bravery. No one wants a cowardly ghoul, but I don't want you either. I sense something strong within you, and I dare not risk a light blast." As he said this, lightning trickled around his hand and shot out. Jimmy 5 then leapt between me and the blast, taking the full hit bys. Jimmy 5 fell to the ground, sizzling. As Scroder the necromancer began to scream in agony and began to melt into the ground, as did his army of ghouls that surrounded us. I ran to Jimmy 5, and I said to him, "Jimmy 5, you can't die. What am I supposed to do? I don't know this world." And Jimmy 5 told me, looking me in the eyes, "You must explore. Find your path. I changed the outcome of my vision so you could live on. I would have been enslaved forever. Thank you for making me feel alive and being my friend." To which I responded, I still have so much to teach you. I can still teach you magic." After I said that, Jimmy raised his arm and lights began to flicker all around us. It was the fairy light spell. And he said, "I could always cast you, Fanny." and then he passed on. As the last of his life force faded, he also faded into ashes, into the wind. Daylight shone after. He was dead by daylight. That's another reference, by the way, guys. I laid in the grass, like when I had before. I looked up, wiped the tears from my eyes, hoping to see him there. That was a dream. Nothing. I lay there for 2 days. On the second day, I slept once more, and I had a vision again. Familiarity. As I woke, I remembered it in full. The vision was of all that had transpired, my love, my friend, my loss. I slammed my fists into the ground. I got to my feet and began my adventures. As Grandolph Saggins, always remembering the love I once shared, and my best friend, my first friend, Jimmy 5. This, my friends, is why my familiars are always named Jimmy, in his honor. The end, guys.
That
Yay, we did it.
certainly a tale. It's almost like you had that pre-written and prepared.
Oh, no, sure, Jesus, guys. I have a good memory, sure, you know?
It almost sounds like somebody wrote it for you.
What? I mean, you know, it happened to me. I know the experience well, guys. Do I need to roll performance or anything like that?
Yeah, go performance.
Aye, bye.
You roll a nat 20, Don John woke up in amazement halfway through.
I rolled an 18 minus 2, so 16.
Nice, yeah. So you both of you are kind of gripped by that story. It's very compelling. You guys were hooked in from the beginning.
Did you guys like the story? Was it good? I don't know. Sure. It was something.
It was a story. That's
I've
not,
been
yeah.
finding problems the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you can have your next one in when? February?
Yeah, I think it's February.
I'll work it out. Next time I'm sick, you can have a story, and it'll take time for me.
Every time we think we know you, Grandolph, you're a never-ending bag of surprises.
Aye. Just like these 10 gold nuggets we found in that bag, by full of surprises. So,
Okay.
does anybody else have any stories to tell of their pasts? Any happenings?
Well, my life was pretty boring. There's only so many stories you can have of going and robbing people blind before they all sort of blend into one and become monotonous. Tater, what about you? Any tales from your adventures?
I do recall the tale of two men inside one.
Ayo.
And we're just leaving that one there?
What is that story about, by?
Oh, you see, there was once a man who was brilliant and truly thought that he could do no wrong. But you see, inside each of us, there are two types of men. The one that is brilliant and kind and wants to do better for the world, and the one that wishes harm upon his fellow man.
Right, I'm going to get you some sort of tickets to a theatre so you can see how a story should be told. Because that was ominous, I want to say. I'm not quite sure if you're about to lead into some schizophrenic murder hobo story or someone who masturbates a lot. It could go either way. Yes, that's
Indeed.
not that's not a comforting response. Right, I'm going to go to sleep before I am traumatized. I shall see you chaps in the morning.
Aye. I think a rest is definitely needed, boys. I can take first watch if you want.
Nice, cool. So who is taking second watch?
Fucking Raskin, he's been asleep for ages.
You can certainly.
Do you trust him?
No, I don't. I'll take second watch.
All right. So,
Hi, guys.
accursed.
Hi, bye. Yep.
As you are watching around, nothing of interest occurs.
Yay.
Yorkie, on your watch.
Uh-oh.
A dragon, not dragon. No, you're watching the
I'd already
dragon
grabbed the
lands on
dice waiting
Grandalf.
for.
Dragon comes out of nowhere and just eats Grandalf and says, "No more stories, right?"
Valen, as you're on watch, Hogrod appears from a bush, limping and bleeding, going, "You shouldn't have asked to level up," and drops dead.
For those of you who don't know at home, I told the guys if they keep asking me for level ups, I'm going to kill their favorite characters. So just so you're aware, they did ask me for a level up at the end of the last session, off camera. But yeah, anyway,
It was a joke.
I guess the blacksmith is safe then.
I really love the town master. He's a very quirky individual.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I love him so much.
All right, so morning time, sun rises. Don John wakes up and he goes, "God damn, that was a time." And he's grabs himself some food. He finds the venison and he just starts eating it immediately.
Was by Shar.
Yeah, so I'll already be awake at this point because I was on first watch. So I'll have been awake when he woke up.
Yeah, you're all kind of getting up now.
I'm gonna hand him a pot of something that could be coffee but isn't. my character's gonna dream it's coffee.
Right. Okay. So give me a nature check.
I thought you were gonna say a deception check to deceive myself. Nature is there +2, and that is a 12, 14.
Nice. Yeah. So you do brew up a nice coffee.
Nice.
I'm gonna hand him one as he wakes up. I'm like, "Welcome to the land of the living, old timer. Sleeping for 2."
Is well, I can't do this shit anymore. He's so stretching his back. He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Don't sell yourself short. You held your own. I'm gonna hand Mateo, well, Tater, not Mateo because he's real. I'm gonna hand Tater and Grandolph some coffee too. Yes, you are real. You're a real boy.
Oh.
All right. What is the plan?
To make it taste like porridge.
What is the old plan?
That is the question.
Yeah, I suppose we. God damn it, fucking Nate.
What did I do?
I suppose we just got to get ourselves down to mine.
Goddamn.
Guys, I can send Jimmy Three Toes in here just to check out the rest of the cave, see if there's more creatures in there if you just want. Do a bit of pre-exploration. What do you say, guys?
I will never say no to a heads up.
Aye, bye. Right, I'll stand over here. That should give me a final. Hold on, let me measure it. Let me
Do you
measure
have a
this
limit
thing.
on your rat boy?
100.
100. Okay.
Oh yeah, I should be able to get like even
I
down to
think
there.
though it's he can see. Can't you see through its eyes as well?
Yeah,
I think
That's
it's
how far you can be away from it.
100. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
can be away from it 100 by seeing through its eyes. After that point, I can't see through its eyes. So I should be able to get the whole way down to even here, and as far over as like even a bit here. So we'll see. So Jimmy's going to go in. Jimmy Three Toes going to go in and just going to peruse. Is there like any hole that's kind of enterable here?
Gonna enter a
Get
hole.
through?
Right. So yeah, he's a little rat, so he can kind of like squeeze onto the door there.
Whoosh.
He's actually quite fine with that. I'll reveal the area for you here.
That's why I chose a rat bag.
not a platform.
They can contort themselves.
Right, so
Chip, 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 chip.
So yeah, this is kind of just like a tunnel through, and you can see there's kind of like wooden posts holding up the roof and everything around here. Not really much else of interest along the tunnel.
All right. I'm more just kind of looking for enemies, basically. Anything that could be
Yeah,
perceived as an enemy. So just to make sure that we're safe to go in. Bop.
Yes, you squeeze through this door as well. So inside this room, there is just stacks and stacks of crates and casks and things.
I can't really do anything. I'm in a trance essentially while I'm doing this.
You
So.
can still speak while you're looking, can't you? So in theory, you could be audibly feeding shit back.
Am I able to?
We just couldn't have a conversation with you, as far as I'm aware.
Let's say yes. For you can speak, but you can't hear the others. Let's make that rule.
There's some crates in one of the rooms, guys. Chip, chip, chip. Oh, this is the limit for that, so I can't get in there. Can't get in the other door, so he'll go up here then.
Another good recon mission.
Bye.
So recon.
Most of the tunnels seem empty by so far.
So again, there is a lot of crates and casks sort of scattered and stacked up around this room here.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Guys, there might be some alcohol. Some booze.
There's a ghost.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, so you're sneaking through that door.
All right.
How is Jimmy traveling? Is he just kind of going full force in? Are you sleeking around?
Yeah, he'll be being sneaky, so he will.
Let's give me a stealth check for Jimmy there.
He has dexterity, I think, +3, wasn't it? Yeah, let me move the dice. 20. About. I got a 2.
All right, so Jimmy is
3.
is scratching the floor as he runs, and he's to get through under the doors. He's sort of just proper scratching his way through.
He's running into the fucking door and
just
then
making as much noise as possible as he goes. So this room is filled with like about a dozen wooden cots. You can see this is kind of where the workers would have slept. Cots, like just little cot beds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're hiring babies.
So I'll stop controlling Jimmy and I'll say, if you want me to explore more, we need to go in a little bit farther, guys. So come on with me, all right, and just make sure that I'm all right here. So probably go into maybe this room here, maybe into this hallway here.
I will be at the back of the marching order as we go back in.
Oh, I was gonna play outside with Barkus while you guys do this. What would do? What?
Yeah, but like I might need somebody to help me because I'm in a trance state. As in.
Well, no, but you can come out of it and then walk around and then go back into it. Yeah, so you won't be walking around in the trance state.
Yeah, but I can't see or do anything. So if someone, I'll just get killed because I'm technically prone. So I need someone to say something and then, to pull myself out So who's coming in with me, guys?
Well, we've got an old man here who isn't doing anything currently.
Don John looks over you and goes, "What do you say?"
I said it's time to start making moves. Let's go. And I sort of gesture towards the cave. He sort of nods his head as you walk in. He's like, "All right, this guy's got some gumption." And he walks in behind you.
Meanwhile, I'll just be playing fetch with Barkus.
Sure thing. Give me animal handling.
All right, 14 plus 1, 15.
Nice. So yeah, you are having a great old time with Barkus as he.
Can I try and whistle Barkus into the cave just to force Mateo to come with us?
Give me animal handling.
He's learning fetch here. Let him learn fetch.
That is 18 plus 1, 19. Will it be a contested, like, us roll against each other then to see who's better at animal handling?
Yeah,
how is this going to work?
Give me another animal handling there.
Is it that fucking 20, baby?
No!
Go mark it.
Motherfucker!
Fuck you, Skilla.
So you
It was worth
whistle
a
for
try.
Bacchus.
Worth a
You
try.
whistle for Bacchus, and he looks over at you, and then notices that you're whistling for him, and he goes. It's almost like, you know, when you have a dog that's like in between, like, come here, and he goes over there, and he goes, come here. The dog's like looking at both of you, and then he decides that fetch is a lot more fun than whatever you're doing. So he picks up the stick that Tater had thrown and runs it back to him.
I'm just gonna look at him, tear him black. Really? And then I'm just gonna walk in.
Sure. All right. Where are you guys propping yourselves?
I'll ask Don John to just plant himself here if possible. Just or here actually might be a better spot.
Has Grandolph told us what them goggles do yet, or does only he know?
Only he knows at the moment.
I'll tell him that, like, short chases by. Thanks for asking. They allow me to see a little bit further in the dark, so they do. It'd be very handy for me being a ranged caster and all that.
Yes, I'm just thinking, would it be worth letting the human borrow them whilst we're underground?
Who's human by?
Raskin.
Who's Raskin by?
The cowboy that's been with us for the past 2 days.
Yeah, I'll let Raskin have them while I'm doing this. I'll hand them over to him.
Nice.
On
Yeah,
loan,
cool.
yeah.
So he plops on the glasses. He's like, God damn, these things look fucking stupid.
I love them by.
I'm just gonna sort of mumble. That'd be fitting for the aesthetic then. And I'm gonna just slink off and start exploring this way while those two are together.
Give
Not
me a
saying
stealth
thing.
check for the comment.
Ah, fuck you! That's a 19 plus 3.
Nice. Yeah, he doesn't hear you as you go through.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna
So if you're
I'm
splitting up
slinking
here,
off.
we'll kind of do it turn by turn here. So Grandolph will go with you first. What we did in moving the rat?
So the rat obviously going to continue forth because
Nice,
now I'm in a better position. So
More tunnel here. And you've got
bye. Exploration times, come on.
But it is a proper little rat run, this,
Don't
isn't
kill
it?
Jimmy.
Pun intended.
You're asking to level up?
So there is a door here as you scratch your way on through. So it's quite an empty storage room. It's like you can see like the shelves and stuff would have contained stuff, but they are kind of all broken in and already been looted. There's sort of 2 wheelbarrows that you can kind of gather would have been used to transport the ore, and then just like empty boxes that have been broken into. Valen,
Cool.
Yes.
heading through.
I am going to see if that door is unlocked in the bottom corner.
Sure.
Obviously, the rat went underneath, didn't it? So
Yeah.
we don't know that for sure yet. So I want to check that first, see if I can get in there.
Yeah, the door is unlocked.
And I would like to check all of those boxes that Grandolph told us about and see if there's
Nice.
anything of use in there.
All right, Tater. What we do in Bacchus is learn the old fetch trick here.
I think I want to teach him to grapple, so we're just going to play fight a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see how well this goes. If I take damage, I take damage. That
Yeah, roll me
is
on whatever.
a 18.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you let me. Nice. All right. So yeah, you sort of play fight around with Bacchus for a bit. Sort of grabbing hold of him, letting him bite your arm, and as soon as he gets your arm, you kind of be like, grapple, and then you teach him, good boy, good grapple, and he sort of like wags his tail as he's like holding onto your arm with his teeth.
Yeah.
Just very excitedly, he's so happy he's being a good boy right now. He's just like, yes. All right, Grandolph, let's move your little rat boy again.
Jimmy Three Toes is going to continue his investigation, his searching.
Yeah.
Ooh, another tunnel. Ooh, bye.
So it kind of goes up the stairs a little bit here.
almost out of territory now, so I can get to about there and see. All right, guys. So there's more. Probably have to go deeper, but let me go check another door that I saw earlier. So Jimmy5 will come around this bend here, just going.
All right, so Valen,
Yes.
you search through the crates here, and it's like a storeroom for food and stuff. So you find like a lot of like dry foodstuffs, and the casks are all filled with like clean drinking water.
We have water skins as standard, don't we?
I think so, yeah.
I'm gonna sort of refill my water skin with some fresh, and then I'll just grab a handful of food just to like restock rations and stuff.
So yeah, give yourself an extra ration pack for the day then.
So can I grab 3 so I can give one to Tater, and is there enough there for that sort of to give one to both of the boys?
There is there's enough for about a full meal, a full day's worth of rations each.
That's fine. I shall add them in now, if I can remember how.
Just making flags.
Whoever doing that having fun?
Yes, I'm having so much fun.
So it's going to take your training buck us up a little bit. There, it's quite going to take some time there. So we'll go back to Grandolph here. Who's hopped on and here. So as you go through this area, Curse, you see there's a lot of like picks and shovels and wheelbarrows and things like that through the tunnels. Yeah, it's like an equipment storage room.
Might be good, useful to pick up a couple of the picks and take them with us as well, just in case. Bum, 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 bum. Keep going, Jimmy. Bye. I'm running out of room now for him as well. I'll have to move into probably this room soon enough. So I'll go up here,
So as you head up that little tunnel there, you can see there is a human on the ground.
I'm going to go investigate and see if he's alive.
Yeah, so give me an investigation.
And the human blows up Jimmy.
Investigation. Let me see. So, I got an 11 plus. What is his investigation? I wonder. What's investigation run off? Intelligence. Oh, okay. I don't think they have great intelligence, do they? I really need to tab this.
Yeah.
It's intelligence, yeah, +0. So I just got the straight 11.
Straight 11, yeah, cool. So it's fairly obvious that this human is dead up as you approach it, but you kind of you notice that it is he's been stabbed to death.
Aba's been stabbed to death by. Looks like murder's afoot. Right, so I'll say to Raskin, let's move into this hallway here, this room over here. I need to get a little bit closer to explore further in.
Cool. Let's go back to Valen. What are we up to?
I'm wanting to start making my way up to check that room now. But obviously, after that, I won't know what's going on because I've not been with him while he's been feeding everything back. So I'll check that one, then I'll start heading back towards where they were and finding them. So what do I see in this one? Anything nice?
So
was this one that you said had already been sort of turned over, or was that the next one that you found?
This one is filled with again a lot of crates and casks, but as you look through them, they are kind of all empty. There's little scraps and stuff left on the floor there.
Ah, that's fair. I'll start heading back towards Grandolph then, but I'll do that on my next turn just to make sort of timings make sense.
All right, Tater. Barkus has learnt fetch. He has now learnt to grapple. What would you like to do now?
I'm going to teach him run.
Okay, nice. Give me on
Fucking
hand him.
so let's go ahead and teach him run. That is a 13 plus 1, 14.
So you struggle a little bit with this one. He doesn't quite understand what you're trying to get him to do. He starts running, but like runs back to you immediately, and he's like just running in circles around you, and he's really excited. He thinks it's a game. He's kind of just like, yeah, running. Oh, we're running, cool. And he just like it's on my, like he gets zoomies immediately. Yeah. He just starts like running back and forth and just getting really, really excited. Yeah. All right, and Grand Elf, we are exploring still.
Aye, bye. Continue through the depths of the area.
Cool. Going up, yeah?
Aye, bye. I feel like I'm in an Aliens movie. Do 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 do.
Oh shit! It's a cat. Your worst enemy.
Ow. Oh shit! Actually, that's 100, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh shit! All right, backtracking a bit over here. Bye.
Room. So this is an office. It looks like where the overseer would have been, and there is just like there's a desk and a chair, and there's a wooden chest which is currently open. You can immediately see there's nothing in it. Everything has been kind of like ransacked and ripped through by someone.
Can I have a look maybe to see if there's maybe like a book that might be a spell book or something up here?
Give me an investigation.
Alright, bye. 18 plus investigation is, yeah, okay, that's a +0, isn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing really in this room of any sort of value here.
I bite right down. I go to here.
Let's go back to Valen real quick.
Yeah.
Where are we heading?
I'm just gonna sort of scoot myself back over to the. Scoot myself back over to these two. Like, what we found? Anything good?
So, give me a survival check as you get here and realize that Grandolph is not where you left him.
Oh God, yeah, that's a fair point. I'd forgotten about that. I'd forgotten they'd moved. Survival, did you say?
Yeah.
That is a 15 plus 1, 16.
Nice. So you can hear around the corner, Grandolph sort of mumbling to himself about spell books and that, and he's just yeah.
And that's when I'll be like, so chaps, found anything of use? Any people?
Well, goddamn nothing so far.
Well, I did say about the dead guy.
Oh, well, there's a dead fella, but I don't suppose that's of any interest to anyone.
In that case, I'm just gonna sort of scoot my way through that way and see what's there. Because obviously, if he's not said there's anything bad, I can hazard a guess behind that door.
Well, if he's saying that we're moving, Grandolph will be for moving because he needs more distance to get here.
Well, I'll sort of like grab Grandolph's arm and sort of like guide him into this next room.
Once again, Curse, in this room there is beds.
There's beds in one of the rooms. We should maybe go to that room, and I can do the investigation from there, guys. So far, no sign of any life. Only one dead. Boop. Stop popping there.
Cool. So you're heading in, yeah?
Yeah. So this will be the next spot for exploration.
I'll tuck in there for my next turn.
Cool. Let's go back to Tate though. That's you've got Barkus sprinting around the outside there. He's just very overly happy and running around.
He's gonna keep going because I roll a 5 plus 1, 6.
Nice, cool. Yeah, he still has no absolute clue what you mean by the word run. He kind of understands the gist of the word, but not the context. What you want him to do? He is just running. All right. let's go to. So Don John's gonna stick with Grandolph here as he has been asked to, and he is a very nice man and will do what you guys best. But he does say to you, Grandolph, he says, "All right, we need to hurry up and find these miners here."
But if he's, are you controlling the rat at this minute, or is this as you guys are walking?
While they're walking, as they get to that room, yeah.
Right. If you're in control of the rat, he'll be speaking to you, and you won't hear anything.
Yeah. While we're on our way as well, I'll be like, aye, it just looks like there's 2 more hallways possibly, and the rat is running as fast as it can. It's scampering, hitting the doors, scratching by, tis doing its part by. It's a big cave system by. I would hate to be claustrophobic in here.
Yeah, through here. Cool. As you enter this room.
See, that could be more werefolk. That could be just normal commoners. We don't know.
So you see in this room here, for what you can see so far, there is 2 dwarves sort of sat, and as you crawl under the door there, you notice it's sort of barricaded from the inside. The dwarves are sat against the walls there, and they look quite exhausted, quite tired.
Anyway, it looks like we found 2 folks barricaded into a room in the corner. I'll just send Jimmy Tree around the other side then as well, just to investigate and make sure that nothing lies in wait for us. Anyway.
Sure, let's go to Valen real quick.
And I am looting this room.
So the entire area where you're in here, it's just a lot of shelves of pickaxes hanging on the walls and shovels and a couple of old mining helmets and things like that. It's just all the generic equipment that the miners would be using.
Can I grab a pickaxe, please?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
and I'm just going to take that with me.
Add that into your inventory. You're getting quite stuck up on bigger things now, because obviously pickaxes.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Is a weapon as well, so just be wary of what you've got.
Yeah, I need to check my weight for that first before I do anything. So I'm unencumbered at the minute. Let's see what happens when I put a pickaxe in there.
We can give it to Tater, worst case scenario. He'll be the best person to use it.
Stress specifically
I'm assuming
about
it's
weight,
the pick miners that I'm adding, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not obviously too stressed, like we said at the beginning of the game, I'm not too stressed about specific weights.
Still unencumbered at the minute anyways.
But just obviously, logically speaking, just try and think of how you're storing all your stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it's been long enough. Tater, what are we doing?
Need a bag of holding.
Try my special D20 to see if that actually works. Okay, good. I do know which one.
Teaching back us to run again?
Yeah. 12 plus 1, 13. Probably still not great.
Find out. He's starting to understand. He's kind of getting there where he'll run away, but immediately sort of bark and be really excited, and he's not sure why you're telling him to run. He's just running, but then running immediately back, and he's like, yeah, I did it! And so he's still quite, but he's almost there.
Yeah.
Alright, Grandolph.
The exploration continues by more running through the cave system.
Running through the caves. Oh yeah. Run.
I'll pop my head in there as well and have a look, a wee little peek.
Alright, so inside there are so you kind of as you scramble through there, again you see it's barricaded from the inside. Give me a stealth check.
Aye.
Give me a new stealth check.
Yeah. 15 plus 3. Oh, let me have a look. Plus 2. 15 plus 2. 17.
Nice, yeah. So the 3 dwarves sat in this room don't notice you, and you can kind of see there's another door barricaded up at the top here as well.
Aye, bye. So we have another 3 survivors and an M14 over there as well.
It's an M14 a fucking heavy
I was
machine
like,
gun?
oh my god, what the fuck?
The M14 might be useful actually, bye.
Yeah, let's not give Grandolph a machine gun.
For this room here then, this nice big open one.
So, immediately as you step into this room, you notice 5 giant rats. Are they on the screen?
And not on the screen for me.
There we go.
No. Oh, now I see them. Oh, shit, bye.
So, go ahead and roll initiative for your rat there.
Oh, poor bastard.
Jimmy 5, you got this, bye. Jimmy 5 ain't no bitch, bye. He is slow as fuck though, bye.
Can you not recall a familiar to your position, or is that just classed as when you resummon them?
No, I don't think I can recall them. I think.
What was the what was your initiative?
12 by. Oh wait, did I not?
12, right. So the rats, as soon as they see you, they've immediately recognized the rat as not one of their own, and they all charge forward. And yeah, that's going to be a hit.
Jimmy! No, Jimmy!
How much
Jimmy,
health
3
does Jimmy
rolls
have?
by. Jimmy can't take any damage.
Oh well, he's definitely taken some damage there. So yeah, as he enters the room, he goes in, and the rats see him, immediately recognize him as not one of their own, and they all just rip him to shreds.
So
and just, like,
what he could do is, so obviously if they've got initiative higher than you, you can't do it this time. But if you have a familiar as an action, you can dismiss it into a pocket dimension without having to resummon it using the proper spell again, and then you can bring it back wherever you want. So you could, in theory, recall him to your position with an action. In theory, it's a bit vague on how it works because they all rolled higher their initiative.
Yeah.
No,
Not a fucking chance.
So the rats take it in turns to just bite into Jimmy, and they're throwing him back and forth between each other, and they like sort of play tug of war with him. One of them grabs one leg, the other one grabs the other, and they just rip him into several pieces there. And Jimmy 5 becomes 5 pieces.
Jimmy 3.
Jimmy 3,
no!
sorry, becomes 3 pieces there.
Bastards! Come on, you want to kill some rats, by do you?
At least he got to run a short circuit before he died.
Hey yo!
Valen, let's move to you real quick.
I'm going to sort of jog up towards these two. I'll get to about here, and then I'm going to have to sort of like roll survival again out to see where they went, I imagine.
Yeah, give me survival.
Yeah. I realised as I was saying it, I was like, he's going to make me do it again. That is a...
You just hear like Randolph shouting and screaming and stuff.
It's a 10 plus 1, 11.
So, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
12. All right. So, as you get around this corner, I'm going to let you move to one spot there. You can see there's a dead miner at the end of this tunnel here. But you don't know where the other 2 went.
In that case, I'll check that miner for valuables then, if I don't know where them 2 are.
Sure thing. Yeah.
Sick.
Give me an investigation.
Oh, got that fucking D20's gone. I've just dropped that under my desk. Investigation, did you say?
Yeah.
That is a nat 20.
Nice. Yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything on him. He is.
What about the dagger that he's been stabbed with, or is it just a stab wound?
There's just multiple stab wounds on him.
But no dagger.
But no weapon at the scene of the crime there.
That's fair. And I'll start putting myself back in that crossroads and then...
Tater, give me another animal handling. I'm just going to go up here real quick, so hold on to that number.
Dirty 20, so I mean...
Them dirty 20s by...
You're handling your animal. Nate's currently handling his.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
I don't mean Barkus. Do not. Bestiality is not cool, everyone.
Well, no, I meant the fact that you're handling a dog, he's handling a snake.
Yeah, it's
Hey
a hog,
yo!
You can handle my animal if you want me to.
That's fine.
Hey!
You got a haze.
Just a lot of A's and a lot of O's. Hey, yeah, he's
They're always called me haze for
Yeah.
horses.
Then he's Jimmy No Toes now, yeah. His toes are just all scattered around the room now.
I
One
forgot
That's-
there, one toe here.
that Sladen looked at my dice yesterday and decided a fun thing for him to do was just jumble them the fuck up. And I've only just noticed how badly they're jumbled up, and it's really pissing me off.
I just want to point out that every Jimmy so far has died brutally. Not even nice, not even in any kind of like just kind of shot out of the
at
sky
least
or
this
something.
one didn't explode. I mean, he still ended up in multiple
Brutally.
fragmented pieces.
Yeah, that's
just,
true.
just so
actually.
you know, anytime your familiars die, I will make it brutal, just because that's who I am.
Like
I'd say what we should roll.
Jimmy Owl cunt. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what was the number?
30-20.
Oh, nice, 20. Yeah, so you've now taught him that when you say run, he runs and doesn't stop. He just goes. But you've already taught him the word come. So as he runs, you're able to kind of like stop him and then recall him nicely without him just running back immediately. You know. Nice. So he has added that to his tricks that he has learned. Grandolph, let's go.
Grandolph will like walk through this door and see Valen, and he'll be like, "The dirty rat bastards boy killed another Jimmy boy."
What?
It's very, very unmannerly and uncivilized of them by. They are rats, though, I guess, but yeah. Let's go
Normal
kill 'em.
rats, or are we talking?
Big fuckers by.
Great. Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Hold on. You want the wizard to lead the way.
You point me in a direction.
That
and
might be better,
I
yeah.
will do what I can.
Bye. Down this way. Down this narrow corridor here. Bye.
And then as we get to here, I'm imagining you're going to point at the room.
Bye. Up that way, bye.
I am going to
The
stealth.
Cretans. To what?
Oh, that's disappointing. I am going to stealth.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
That is a 18 plus 3.
Cool, so 21. What would you like to do?
I'm going to get as close up on this doorway as I can.
Okay.
And if I hold a dodge action, does that mean that I can use it's kind of like a reaction the first attack that comes my way?
Yeah, sure. If you
I would like to stand in that
preparing to dodge,
doorway,
yeah.
hold a dodge and make myself known.
So to be prepared to dodge, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the rats all immediately turn to face you as you do that. Dungeon's gonna move up, stick with Grandolph here.
Initiative?
Yeah, all three of us roll some initiative.
Perfect.
Bye.
For the two of you, just chill outside with the dog there.
Yeah, the barbarian, so it's
So that is
I was hoping this would happen.
that is a 19 plus 3, I think. Yes, it was. I was suddenly going,
actually-
I can't have a 61.
Can I use the sending stones just to send a message to Tater?
Oh, God, I
Outside and
forgot
just-
we had them.
I forgot about
It is
those.
them two. It is them two. who
Them
have
two
them.
have it, yeah.
So like before we go in, obviously I'll be just like,
Sure.
bye, Mr. Brilliant bye. Come on, we got some big fucking rat bastards to
Make
go
sure
kill.
to tell him where we're going, where he's
We got
going
some.
once he's in there.
Nope, that's all
Yeah,
we
you
got.
turn-
10 words.
Oh, shit.
Big rat bastards, kill. Right.
Bye.
Left. Bye.
Right.
We got some.
Right. I'm trying to work out the directions you've given him.
There's right.
Yeah, right.
Which right though?
Oh, sorry. So right.
So far, you've sent him into that cupboard.
Left. Right. Yeah. Okay,
So 10
right.
words. Main
left,
room,
right
bottom
was what I was
corner.
meant to do.
Right.
Look,
up. 6. There
I
you go.
only
That's all you
had
need.
10 words. Come on. What do you
I've
want?
just done it in 6. If you didn't add bye to the end of every sentence, you'd be fine.
But that's what I say. That's my
Right.
thing.
Otherwise,
So-
I think it's an imposter.
For this, the rats, I'm just going to make on the same turn order just for ease of access.
That's fine. Well, I am going to use, even though I've rolled at the top of my initiative, I am going to just keep holding that dodge.
What was your
For now.
initiative, sorry?
Mine was 23. No, 22. It was a 19 plus 3.
You guys are very, very lucky, yeah?
Right, they roll low. They roll 0. Let's go. Oh, they rolled 1. Even just as bad.
I'm just going to stand there and I'm going to hold my dodge and that I'm waiting.
Yeah, no problem. Grandolph, you're up.
Aye, bye. 'Tis an oldie, a new oldie, but a goodie, bye. We're going to chill touch these two fuckers here, bye.
Sure thing.
Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, it's a D20. First one on the nearer one, I got a 5 plus a 5, so 10.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. Second one is a 17 plus 5, 22.
That does hit.
That does 2. That does. Okay. And then chill touch by is 1d what? 1d8 by. Which dice is me? 1d8 by. And rolling. I got a 7 by.
Nice. That actually kills it.
Oh wow, these are weak as fuck by. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Don John is going to pull out a crossbow, or a sort of light crossbow. Sorry, no, a sling. I misread that. I don't know how I misread that, but I misread it. Shut up. He's gonna bring out. He's got like a sling in his pocket, and he shoots a stone and hits this one in the face and kills it dead.
Nice.
All right, the rats are up.
Can I high five Don John with a bonus action?
Sure. The rats are going to all swarm forward at Valen here. Valen, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
1 second. The dex saving throw. That is an 11 plus 4. That's not bad. That is a 15.
Nice. So you've kind of like readied yourself up. As soon as the rats run forward, you already are prepared to dodge, and the rat just like tries to bite at your feet, and you just manage to like lift your foot, and it misses completely. And the other two can't get to you, so it's back to you.
Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. I am going to. I love this game. Please, may I lay down one card at my feet and cast Thunderwave?
Absolutely.
Which
So
is,
you do
I
dex save,
want
yeah?
to say it was. Is a Constitution saving throw 14,
They all fail drastically.
which means they all suffer 2d8 of damage. That's nice, isn't it, boys?
All of them.
Don't roll ones, yeah?
That is a 5 and a 4. So that's, they all take 9 and get thrown back 10 feet.
Nice. So the rats all at the same time fly back and just splat against the walls. And
You're
across the floor.
welcome.
They are all dead.
As soon as I held it in that doorway, I was like, I know exactly what the fuck I want to do. That is one spell slot done. There we go.
Good job, grandson, bye. You're making old granddad happy, bye.
What can I say? You
apologies,
inspire me to
Pedro,
be a better
What were
spellcaster.
you doing? I apologize. I forgot we were including that one.
That's normal.
Can I
I
send
mean,
a
you're so
message?
far away. I was like, if you sent the message, Tay, you received a message from
No,
Glenn.
I'm not. I heard got some, and I was like,
He finally finds us
Send
like,
back-
I'm here. What's happening?
I wanna send another message.
fine, Grandolph. I am so very confused.
Nice. Okay. So after that, Valen does his thunder wave. Grandolph, you received that message from Tater.
I'll reply back saying, "Never mind, bye. We all goodbye."
Okay. Tater, how would you like to respond?
Cool. One, just one.
Cool. All right. What's the plan?
I'll go to Don John and just say like, beyond those doors are the 5. However, there's still one more way up there we need to explore, just to ensure that they're safe. There's one more door in that room leading to an area we haven't looked at. I reckon a good a good approach to this would be to secure that area up there, and then we can go and open the door for the wee old dwarf fellers. What you
Agreed.
say, bye?
Right, you lead the way.
Bye. Valen will lead the way. I shall point from
Right.
behind.
Okay, so we're heading up to this door.
Yeah, to the store here. Bye.
Is the
Just
door
beyond
open,
that
DM?
door.
It is indeed.
I would like to go through the door.
How are we going through the door?
Kick it open.
Very
Kick it open,
carefully.
Okay, give me stealth check then.
Yeah, fucking kick the door up, you dumb cunt. Don't put me in the front and then tell me to do that.
That's what his character would do.
Hey, my
That
bard
is,
did that. Any
11 plus stealth, did you say? 11 plus 3, that's a 14.
Nice.
my bard, whenever he was opening doors, any door, he would kick the door open and he would enter the room in song.
Yeah, but I'm not a musician.
Right,
Just sort of scoot
Grandolph,
away
what are we
around the
doing as well?
corner.
He was kind of a Disney character though. Yeah, so we're gonna follow behind. We're gonna follow behind and just keep pointing the way.
So
Although
what you're
this is
saying
as far
is
as I've seen by.
You want Valen to kick the door and go, we've got a mystery muscator. That will
I
come in
sent you.
handy later.
I sent you one of his songs. Like you know what type? He's like based on what's his face, Gaston. But if Gaston
That
was a
guy, yeah.
sympathetic hero instead, like just a fucking moron.
I'm just gonna keep working our way up this snaking tunnel.
Hi,
Hold on
bye.
just for a second here.
Oh, great.
As you enter the room, ahead of you is a large, almost worm-like creature with quite big teeth, a lot of tentacles kind of coming out. And can we roll initiative, please? As
Yes.
Is sending still a bonus action or a main action?
that's an action.
Action. Oh
Oh,
shit!
what the
Bye.
fuck is that thing?
11.
That is that is a 17 plus 3. So that's 20. I'm rolling high on initiative.
Nice. Cool.
Don John, we might be fucked by.
Oof, got lucky. All right.
Do I have time before
No.
or
This is
no?
straight to
It's
the fight.
it's sorry.
It's already seen you. So you guys are lucky
low.
though. It has
Yay.
rolled quite low. Tater, can you roll initiative for me as well, please, just for
Yeah.
the sake of it? I know you're not quite in this battle, but yeah, that's fine. Yoki says you had 20.
I have a yeah.
Nice. And let's roll.
He's on a roll today.
Dungeon.
Pun intended?
Pun intended.
Aha!
When playing with the cursed, puns are always intended.
Hey yo.
All right, so Valen, you're up first. You've seen this just giant creature in front of you. What would you like to do? It is
that
also
is it.
on the ceiling at the moment. It is stuck to the ceiling, looking down at you.
I am going to look at it in pure disgust, and I'm going to say, did you hear about? Do you understand why worms don't get into fights? It's because they're too down to earth. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, which is a Wisdom save of 14.
Wisdom save, nice. It is going to pass.
Fuck.
Oh wow. Wise piece of shit.
Okay. In that case, fuck. Oh, actions. What bonus actions do I have? Cool. Well, that's technically a spell, and that means that I can. How high is this cave?
So the ceilings are it's about an 8 foot high, 5 foot wide cave.
I'm going to use my tempestuous magic to move that.
So there's not really much room for you to go above these two.
Fine, I will stay where I
Is
am
6 foot, and
next to
the ceiling
fucking.
is 8 foot.
I will stay where I am next to Earthworm Jim. Is that what you want to hear?
I mean, sure.
Fine.
Don John.
I would like to use my bonus to cast Bardic Inspiration
Yeah.
on fucking Don John. I'm like, get in there, kid. Jobs are good.
Right. So he can't quite see what you're fighting at the moment, but he feels the inspiration going, and he's gonna try and like slink past you guys. So can you both make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Dex saving throw. That is not good. That is an 11 plus Dex saving throw. Dex saving throw. I think I said that was a 4, didn't I?
16 plus 2, 18.
Yeah, I think did I say 11 plus? Yeah, 11 plus 4, 15.
All right. Grandolph, would you, if Don John was just to like kind of like push past you, would you allow it, or would you kind of like be a bit shocked and sort of?
Oh fuck yeah! I'm the wizard. I'm like, you know, anyone wants to pass me, I'm like, yeah, you shall definitely pass.
Nice. So your primary objective of this mission slides past you both and into the front line here.
Bye bye. Get in
Seeing
there.
Hey, shit, I forgot it's an escort mission. We don't want him to die, do we?
Seeing the caller in front of him. He has used an action to get past you both there, ish. So what I'll do is, instead of the 3 attacks, he's going to attack twice. So he runs up and he comes to this person and he sees that the creature and he goes, "God damn!" He swings once and just misses, and his second strike does connect, and it's just gonna kind of skim the creature. All right, Grandolph, you're up.
Bye bye. I shall use this turn to send a message to the green man outside.
Okay. What would the message to be?
Help! Left, right, straight. Help. Bye. Giant worm.
That's it.
Done.
You
Yeah,
did it.
done.
You have the directions now. And now he's going to spend a turn teaching left, right, straight, help, big worm to Barkus.
I'm gonna shout to Don John and to the lad as well. Back up, and then I'm gonna back up into the open area, more open area here.
Sure. All right. Tato, you're up.
I heard help, so I'm going to go. Let's see. Chris, can you give me those directions again, one by one?
Give me a survival check.
Alrighty, let's go for it. Oh wait, I should probably roll my physical dice.
So what I said was, what I said was left,
with advantage.
right.
Oh, 19. I mean, let's see if I can get a 20. A 1!
Oh wow.
It wasn't disadvantage.
Yeah,
Right?
you kind of you recall his instructions and you kind of get the general layout. I will get you to do another survival check at some point. We'll work that through. But for now, you can. So he said left and then to the right. So obviously, whatever movement speed you can move.
Yep, well, I'm gonna use my full dash action to move there. Ah, gosh.
Bacchus is gonna just come up with you.
Yeah.
Good doggy.
All right. The creature is up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to use its tentacles to lash out towards Don John there. And that is going to hit him. This is going to be fun. It's fun because I don't have to tell you guys what he gets hit for. He gets hit. Nice. Yeah, so as he gets hit with the tentacles, you can kind of see him like brush something off. And then the creature is going to just after that bite down onto him, and yeah, it looks like that one hurt a bit. So it whips him with his tentacles, and then just immediately just bites down onto his arm, drawing some blood there. And Valen, you're back up.
I'm going to once again try Tasha's hideous laughter. So I'm going to look at him like, did you know that the Earth's getting hotter? Apparently, it's due to global warming. So yeah, that's another wisdom saving throw of 14.
That is a pass, I'm afraid.
Fuck! And then, as a bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Don John.
Yeah, how
Which
much?
is that is a 4 on the dice and a +4, so that is 8 heals.
Nice.
And then I am going to also use my movement to back up as instructed.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Don John is going to follow Grandolph's advice. He's going to disengage from the fight here. And so... oh, wrong. And just catch up to you guys here as he backs up away from the creature. Grandolph, it is your turn.
As he's walking towards, can we kind of encourage him to like sort of move back a bit?
Well, that's his full movement.
That's fair dues.
Aye, bye. The brilliant bye should be here to aid us soon enough. I'll take position here, keep my range, and we'll kill this motherfucker whenever it comes out that door, boys. All right.
Cool.
So can I can't prepare a spell or anything. There's nothing like, is there?
Yeah, so you can kind of you can say, you can give me something like, you know, you'll as a reaction prepare to shoot the first thing you see or anything like that. Well, we can use that as you can use your action then to sort of like Yorkie did with preparing to dodge. It's not quite strictly a class thing there, because I think rogues are more like they have the dodge action, but just for the purpose of the game, if you want to
dodge, well, they should do.
Well, I mean, if not, I can always just, you know, I'm okay with skipping.
Yeah, everyone has like a dodge, but like as a specific action, I think rogues get like a bonus action to dodge. Whereas if you like prepare it, sorry, Becca, what did you say you were going to do?
Oh, like I mean, if it's not in the rules, then I'll just skip the.
No, you're fine. No, I'm saying it is in the rules. You can prepare to do something if you like.
I'll prepare an oldie but a goodie for whenever she comes running around the mountain when she comes, you know.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. So, Tata, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
So you still know the way for now.
I was hoping I'd get in that one. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. We've got 20, 40, 5, 50, 60. That was on just above them.
Nice. So yeah, again, Bacchus is rolling on behind you there. And we're back to Valen.
I am also going to move back, and I'm going to sit on this side.
Yeah.
And what do I want to do? I'm just gonna sit
sorry,
there.
apologies. The creature's gone first. So,
Holy but goody, firebolt!
yeah, give me a second.
Oh, in that case, if that's gone, if that's moved, that means I can actually attack it in my turn. Then,
Yeah,
doesn't
sorry.
it?
Go back to where you were if you want to start telling him.
It's all right, I'm still
sorry,
going to
my-
move there anyways, so it's fine.
No problem.
19,
19
plus
hits,
5,
yeah.
24. Yeah.
That hits, yeah.
And 5 damage. Yay, it's not a 1.
Nice.
Firebolt.
Yeah, as soon as it comes around that corner, it's crawling along the walls and on the ceiling there. And as soon as it comes through, Grandolph goes, just sends a firebolt at it and catches it there. Valen, you're up.
Okie dokie, 1 second.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to scroll on the turn order to see who's next.
I'm
That's why I miss
going
it,
to
really.
cast Sorcerous Burst, but fire, since I can choose
Okay.
the element I use. So I'm just going to get a card, just going to set on fire. I'm just going to fucking yeet it straight at its face. That is a... that's a 9 plus 6. That's a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool, and that is 1d8 of damage. So that is 7 fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, so also gets hit with a nice flaming card there. Don John is up, and he's gonna take a step back with you guys here, and he's gonna shoot his sling one more time. He is going to miss, unfortunately. So as he kind of runs back, he turns, and as he turns, he immediately shoots, but doesn't quite get enough of a turn, and the rock just kind of like bounces off the wall next to the creature there. Grand Elf.
Aye, bye. Another oldie but a goodie, bye. Going firebolt. And boosh. I got a 2.
No, it does not hit. No.
Okay,
see.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Okay.
Up. Somewhere about there, yeah.
No
I
problem.
was like, aye, boys, keep going back, keep maneuvering, boys.
And Tata, you're up.
Yep, you know what I'm going to do? Just an oldie but a goodie of running.
Run.
And do another survival check.
So, thankfully, I was going to ask you to do a survival check here on this sort of like crossroads here, but as you get around the corner here, you'll be able to see Grandolph there.
I'd still like to make a survival. No, okay.
But do I have my eyes open?
Do exactly. I don't have special eyes. Well, you'll start repeating my movement to get here. Randolph, what are you doing here? You mentioned sandworm help. I don't see any worms here.
Aye, bye, worm over there, bye. 'Tis a big un too.
So there
Little
are
gobshite.
stairs here as well, so you kind of can't really see. You can kind of see just about to the top of the stairs there, but you can't see the worm from where you are.
I think the boys will be coming down the stairs soon enough now. And if they don't, uh-oh.
Tater, are you done?
I mean, I still technically have my action, so I mean, I may as well just poodle doodle doo around there. I think that was
Okay, dash in, yeah?
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that is a worm.
Aye, bye, 'tis.
Welcome to the
Alright.
party.
So, the creature is gonna fly more forward there, and so it's got like just loads of legs just climbing across the ceiling. Valen,
Yes.
after shooting a fire card at it, it's gonna take a
Okay.
swing at you with its tentacles there. That is gonna be an 18. No, sorry, that's fucking 22 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
On saving throw. Okay, 1 second. Constitution saving throw is... That is a natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So you take 5 poison damage,
Yep.
and then it's going to try and bite you, and that's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. And that's 7 piercing damage as it bites down onto you.
Okay, good to know.
Right, Valen, you're up.
I'm going to do the smart thing here. Once I save the updates to the health. There we go. I am going to use... Let's just see if there's any saves. So there isn't. I am going to use Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And that is a 19 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah. Is there a save for this one?
No, it's just a standard damage roll.
Okay. Give me a damage.
So that is 1d8 of... That is a 5 lightning damage. And then that means then I can use that as a disengage. So I am going to try, if both of these two will let me pass, to back up behind Tater.
Yeah, Don John's happy for you to go.
Yeah? You happy for me to go? And as I do, I'm just going to sort of tap him on the shoulder like, thank fuck you're here. That's what I should have done last session, but I forgot I had cantrips.
It's Don John's turn. He is going to swing 3 times with his dagger there. Very high rolls on all of them. One including a critical.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
So he is going to do...
He's better without his special dice.
Nice. 12 damage total. Nice. So he's gonna, as the creature is shocked and he sees Valen running past, Don John sort of like slashes it, causing its mouth to open, stabs it inside the mouth, and then as he pulls the knife out again, it kind of cuts it for the 3rd time.
Can I just go back to my go when I was running past them both because I forgot to set my bonus action? Can I just, as I sort of said, like I patted Tater on the shoulder, can I use that to give him Bardic Inspiration as well as my bonus?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh, I'd completely forgotten about bonus action.
And Grandalf, it is your turn.
Hey, am I able to see the worm by standing here? Or do I have to shimmy on up a little bit?
This is kind of like about 10 foot up. Like the staircase is about 10 feet up, so it's kind of like eye line wise. Yeah, it's on the ceiling, so you can just about see it from where you are.
All right. Okay. Can I switch places with Marcus? I accidentally moved them, but yeah.
Throw the dog backwards, yeah.
I'll oldie but a goodie buys Firebolt again. So let's hope I don't get another fucking 2 though. Yeah? 20.
Nah, 30.
Yay! No, not.
Hey, that's a bit of this entire campaign.
Yeah, it is.
Of like, well.
I feel like
I
that's
think
your
it is
first
actually. That's my first attack crit, actually.
Everyone, a round of applause for Kurt.
Yay!
Get his very first critical hit. Nice.
100 crit fails, 1 crit. Let's
Proud of you,
go.
Granddad.
Roll me a damage roll.
I got a 10. There's no fucking way.
Is that the highest you can roll on your damage as well?
Yeah.
Fucking
So it's
hell, man!
doubled. All right.
The fuck? Does that
Cheers.
double it, even though it's a
Yeah.
spell? Really?
How would you like to do it?
No shot. Really?
Dude, God cursed!
Yay! So like, I'll just like charge it up kinda, and I'll just be like, an oldie, but a goodie! And just like fire this gigantic fucking fireball just at it. And yeah, like make it explode like the owl, Nate.
Nice.
Make it
nice.
that means-
explode like the owl.
So
That
the
means
creature,
Raskin and Taters are going to be covered in just fucking sinew out
the
there.
creature, like it's got its
over
mouth
them.
open still. So Don John has just stuck a dagger in his mouth, ripped its mouth open, and its mouth is still open. And Grandolph comes with this, they say, gigantic firebolt, and it goes into the creature's mouth, and you can see the creature kind of like glow from the inside out, and then just go I just explode all over the walls, on the floor. Don John just gets absolutely plastered in this blood, and guts and everything, and it just explodes. It is dead.
It's like that scene from Men in Black where like the thing just explodes all over them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I can't believe I double crit that. Holy shit.
That was
I need to roll
beautiful.
another dice.
Nice.
Hold on.
Very,
Let
very
me roll another dice. Oh no, I got a 7. Never mind. I was hoping for the triple crit. Fuck.
All right. Don John stands and he's like, God fucking damn it. He's just like slopping his guts and shit off of him.
Aye, boys, that went well, sure.
No.
I'm in
Just
pain.
like the calm afterwards as well, you know. That went alright, boys.
Going
You
to
two are
room,
both
just start like,
just
looking at what's left.
astounded at the fact that Grandolph has actually done something with a firebolt. Like,
No,
that,
did a lot.
that powerful.
We're against Yorkie.
It makes a
That
nice
level of
change
power.
from them getting thrown my way, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that when I was firing at that chest, it wasn't one of those ones, isn't it?
Look at Don John like you've got a little something just
There's a
everywhere.
bit of clean still on you.
He looks at you with just the most like distasteful look, and he's just like,
They're alive, aren't you, boy?
And then I'm just gonna start laughing as I'm walking away. And now, Curse, I'm gonna fucking kick that door open.
It's already open. You went through it.
Yeah, but it'll get closed behind us, won't it?
I cast thaumaturgy as soon as he tries to kick down the door.
So leg goes up and I just boom, floats.
give me a deck save.
Oh no! You're actually lucky for
joking,
you.
joke.
That's the most pointless fucking nat 20 I've ever rolled. Fuck you.
Nice. So as you're gonna kick the door,
Very funny,
the
though.
door immediately opens in front of you. You just slam your foot down, just you hit down, and you keep your balance.
But that's not even funny.
It was pretty funny.
All right, what's the plan?
Ah. Shall we go exploring, boys?
Aye, bye. Well, there's not much left to explore, I don't think. We just have to go into that room or that hallway and see what it was guarding by.
I'll have a slink up here. I'm going to keep my hand on my sword just in case we have any more unwelcome surprises. What you got for us?
All right, so
Oh,
uh,
graves.
so as you can kind of see outside, you're about 20 foot up here. Where are we? So you're about 20 feet up. There's like a rocky slope going down towards the grass here, and you can see there are a ring of graves just ahead there, in between the bushes.
Can I use maybe a Arcana or Survival to see if I know what the type of worm was?
Oh yeah, give me history, please. And yeah, all three of you give me history actually.
Oh, okay.
History.
Just we'll see if
That
any of you
is
knew what it
a
was.
17 plus
30-20.
30-20.
19
plus
plus
2.
5.
19 on
Nice.
me.
So you guys all recognize the creature. That's right. I should have done that before. You recognize the creature as a carrion crawler.
Oh.
I've not seen that Carry On movie. Is it
yeah,
any good?
Hey, yo. You're filling in for me today. Jesus Christ. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
It's good.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's what happens when you use Tasha's hideous laughter in real life. Bless you again.
Good you.
Oh my god, you did get him with Tasha's hideous
Yeah,
laughter.
fuck. I rolled that one on protection. I'm a saving throw. All right.
Constitution.
So yeah, you guys see the graves down here. Tater, you're heading down here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Let's,
Donjon's
let's
actually
go
going to go
back,
with you
bye.
here.
Oh, sorry.
We'll start working our way back as
you
well.
can carry on when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna whoop all the way over here.
Mhm.
I know that Marcus will be different.
Yeah.
He'll be there. You're like knock, knock, knock. Hello.
So inside you hear like get away! We've got our weapons ready.
Ready for what?
I'm gonna lean
Ready
over
for
to.
you, rat bastards!
Can we all hear the shouting, or is it just Mateus
Yeah,
since he's
you,
pressed
you,
against
you
the
can
door?
hear the shower now.
I'm gonna lean
I took off
towards.
the leader's head.
I'm gonna lean towards Grandolph and be like, "Did they actually have weapons in there?"
I don't remember. Well, you didn't say anything about weapons, Nate. Did I see any weapons?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Call another Jimmy.
7 plus.
You don't recall if they had weapons or not.
I don't remember shit by.
Say you said you were replying to them.
Yes, I took off their their leader's head.
I don't believe you.
You wish to see it? I can roll it through the door.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely do that. I'm definitely not -1 with
While he's
persuasion.
talking to them, I'm just gonna start passing
Oh,
this.
sweet. Okay, 18 -1,
Never
17.
mind. Don't need it.
Nice.
I mean,
Um,
oh, I still have my bardic inspiration. I'm not adding it. You know?
so the you can hear some movement behind the door. It's kind of like a lot of like things moving from behind, and the door kind of like opens, and you see a dwarf inside, and he's looking at you like, you killed it.
Bye.
From my dad.
Nice. So yeah, the dwarf opens the door for you, and they all kind of like gather around, and they say, "Oh, we're starving. We've been sat in this cave for days now. They
Well,
killed our friends. They killed the others."
We have some ration packs, and I think guys, did we have any venison left?
I imagine between just us lot for one meal, there'll be plenty of venison left.
All right, well then we've also
I mean,
got
it'll
some
still be
venison.
out at the front, I imagine, but I imagine they'll want some fresh air after they've been stuck in there for a bit.
Absolutely, come with us.
Forgot to do that in Valen's voice. I do apologize.
How about us if you want some food, boys?
Is it safe? Are you sure it's safe?
Sure,
checked
yeah,
the entire thing.
We killed a big worm fucker as well, boys.
Aye,
Oh,
a carrion crawler, is it?
Aye, boys, the carrion crawler
Oh,
herself.
that bastard! Before he went into hiding, them were-rats must have lured the bastard in.
Well,
Yes, they could smell the death, boys.
to ensure safe passage out, Raskin, do you want to escort them out since you are technically their new employer?
So Raskin steps forward and he goes, "All right, you maggots, listen up to me now. Y'all bastards have been slacking in this damn mine." And he's sort of just like, "Now get your asses back to work." All the miners immediately go, "Oh, yes sir, yes sir." And they all just kind of pick up their pickaxes in the room, and they just head into the mines. They're immediately put to work.
Well, I guess they don't need the venison then, boys.
I guess not. All right, more for our ration packs.
And
I
I thought
suppose.
that I'm going to barge up to Raskin and be like, have some fucking civility.
What do you say, boy?
They've been down here for fuck knows how long, whilst you've been getting your rocks off in Fandolin. Be fucking human.
Persuasion check. Oh, persuasion or intimidation? Where are you going with this?
Intimidation.
Can I take my goggles off of him before he does all this?
That is a 17 plus 5 on intimidation.
Nice. So Raskin sort of like, he squares up to you and he looks you in the eyes and he's like, "All right, damn it. You lot, go get yourself some food, get some drink, and then we're right back to it."
5 minutes.
Nice.
And I'll take me goggles.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, just like sort of slings the goggles over to you, and he sort of leans up against the rocks there, and he's just waiting for the dwarves to go find some food and everything.
He'll sling them over to me, but what I'll do is I'll just quickly like click my fingers to cast Mage Hand and just like grab them midair with
Nice.
Mage Hand and carry them over to me and just give him kind of a like, thumbs up kind of and walk
Sure.
away slickly.
All right, what's the plan?
I want
Get out
to
of this
see what's-
fucking cave,
Fuck that, I want
boys.
to see what's behind that door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you seen the
I'm
door?
going to give it, just stare daggers at him as I walk away. I'm just going to go check what's in that door.
Oh yeah, that door.
You're the one that actually saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's barricaded up at the moment, but you can kind of like very easily move
Slowly
the
shift everything, yeah.
yeah, it's
it's a decent barrier from the outside, but from the inside, it's quite easily moved. It is just like a lot of like pickaxes kind of prepped up against the door and things like that.
Well, since I've seen it's barricaded, once I've removed that, I'm going to sort of like peek through it before I go through fully.
Yeah. Tate, are you heading out?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get them the food.
Okay, cool.
Food,
No
so
problem.
we're gonna go get them food.
Yeah. All right, Yorkie. Yeah. So you enter, and it is kind of just like the a generic opening to the cave here. And there is a gap by here. Sorry, not opening. It's just a still part of generic part of the cave.
I'll go through.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll keep sort of following the path down. Kirsty, you coming with me, or are you sort of staying there?
Aye, bye. Yeah, sure. I'll keep you. I'll give cover to you, bye.
Much appreciated. Follow it round.
If needs be, a curse.
Please don't be another fucking worm.
5 worms.
So I'll save you some time there. Tata, you've gone and grabbed the food, and you bring it back to the miners. They're all just immensely grateful. They
Miners
kind of
are
like
grateful.
they kind of sit around you and they all huddle together in the room they just immediately start chomping away there. He says, "Oh, thank you, friend, thank you. Them rat bastards, they killed so many of our friends, and we didn't want to surrender the cave, but we couldn't leave this room for fear of death, if you know what I mean."
Yes, I do understand.
Yeah, so Velen and Grandolph, you've managed to find your way to the other side of the mines there, and you're at another entrance.
You want to walk across this path here and go
I
check
would
out
like
them?
to head around to where these are, yes.
Yeah,
Aye, right.
Ideally. I imagine, like, even though it's going off the map, we can...
yeah, fine.
Let's go to the circle of graves and see what we can see.
Oh,
Right.
this looks safe, bye.
Teo, what are you up to?
I mean, I suppose just chatting with the miners about. So yes, this is wood venison that we caught last night, and then we're just going to. We'll tell them the tale of our adventures from what I can recall. I remember there being a dragon of some sorts, and then our brave Valen decided to face off against the beast alone, all by himself. He reached into a pile of horse manure and pulled out a large chest full of gold.
Nice. Give me a performance check.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and roll that. Also -1. Are you kidding me? A nat 20 on a fucking... All right, -1.
We keep having amazing rolls on the most pointless of shit.
So all the dwarves are like, they're just chomping away on this venison, but they're all just really enamored by this grand tale of your adventures. And Velen and Grandolph, you get to the graves here, and you notice that each of the graves, they are sort of earthen graves. They look very relatively recently dug graves, with all pickaxes sticking out of each one of the graves.
I'm going to look
Looks
and
like
say...
we found...
You go.
Sorry?
No, you go first, alright.
Looks like we found the rest of the miners, bye. Were you going to say something there?
You're into your whole necromancy fucking with the dead thing, right?
Well, not fucking them, bye, but
Well, no,
yeah.
it's a figure of speech. What's your stance on grave robbing?
Well, I mean, I don't really care, to be honest.
Oh, brilliant. Question: do you have detect magic as a spell?
Would he know what detect magic is?
I mean, Yoki, give me an Arcana check.
That is a 14 plus 2.
You have heard of the detect magic spell.
I have learned to detect magic spell, yes. As I was trying to say, I don't really care about grave robbing because the dead are dead and they're breathing in new life. So what they have will be more used to those living than, in theirs, we'll say.
Well, I can't see any everyday trinkets being worth the effort of digging up however many graves. But if you were to sort of stand in the middle and see if you can detect anything magical buried. in theory, would that work?
You choose an object that you must touch throughout the casting of a spell. If it's a magic or something, so I have to touch.
I thought that was identify though. That's not detect magic. Is it?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's identify. What the fuck? Why did I click? I clicked detect magic, not that. What Federation and 30 feet if you send magic. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll cast detect magic. Boosh.
And what did you roll?
Oh, I don't need to roll anything.
You can. There is an aura of magic surrounding Valen's backpack, but nowhere else.
By your backpack is shining something fucking very crazy. By.
Oh shit! Yes, I forgot. And I'm gonna pull out the dice that I took off Raskin. And went, can you figure out anything with these?
Size.
Can I try and figure it out using Arcana?
Yes, you can.
Aye, bye. Arcana. Chop, chop, chop. That's a load of horseshit, isn't it? I got an 8 plus a 5, so I got a 13.
Nice. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you understand that these the dice can be telepathically manipulated. So once they are rolled, you can kind of command the dice to turn themselves.
Aye, bye. Looks like these dice, they might be under a sort of command type spell where they're linked telepathically with you, and when you roll them, what you're thinking is what they roll. Right. Bye.
And then I'm going to test. As he's saying it, I'm going to test them and see if I can actually control them or if they're linked to Raskin.
Give me an Arcana check.
That is a. Oh, that's not good. That's only an 11 plus 2, 13.
So items like this would take some time to learn.
Okay.
So you roll the dice and you think really hard about what numbers they want to be, and none of them are correct. It just rolls like a normal dice and they don't change, and you kind of like, you're disappointed, but you do know that you can probably learn.
So I figured out that it's not specifically linked to him. I could do it. It's just going to take some time.
You can definitely you know that it's something you could probably master in the future.
Awesome.
All right, Tata, what are we doing with the dwarves there?
I figured now that my story is done. Well, that was my oldie but goodie. I suppose it's time that we get moving on. Raskin, is there anything we need to know about payment?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think on the thing it says we need to go to the town masters for it. He doesn't pay us.
I'm pretty sure that was
That's why you need to be alive.
So I remember asking him about it a couple sessions ago and him going, well, it should be on the leaflet.
That's too bad we can't see the leaflet right now.
Return to, yeah. So he quickly scribbles on a note, hands it over to you, says, give that to the town master. I'm sure he'll give you your reward.
Well, thank you, kind sir. I appreciate that very much.
You making fun of my accent, boy?
No, sorry, I have this thing called autism, and sometimes it means that I pick up other people's dialects. I apologize.
Right. I apologize for insinuating you were making fun of me. Now,
Oh, it's okay. It happens more often than you think. It also means sometimes I get ignored.
you guys are all done here, all right?
Lovely. Thank you for your assistance.
All right, we're heading.
I'm just heading out.
Yeah, rather than go through the cave, I think we're just going to walk back over the top.
Nice.
Bye.
Enjoy the fresh air.
So you guys kind of like manage to roughly arrive at about the same time as Taya heads onto the caves, and you guys walk around the mountain. Nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay. What is the plan?
I say we go back. Sorry.
What's that, Taya?
I forgot that he left his horse out here. Yorkie, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's exactly what I'm about to do! I'm going to feed his horse some grass and stroke it again to get its trust.
Nice,
So that's
give me
going to
animal
be
handling.
another animal handling, which is
With advantage,
okay.
because
Oh, with
it's,
advantage. Well, that's a
yeah.
19 anyways, but let's see, just for
Mine
fun.
with advantage.
That is, well, the
20.
other one was a 2, so
Nice.
I'm glad the first one was good. So that's a 19 plus 1, so it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, the horse it trusts you. You kind of like you smooth it, and it's
I'm going to mount it.
and you mount
See
it.
if it'll let
You
me
mount
on.
the horse.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to ride the horse away. I'm going to try and sell
Sure.
it on the way back.
You guys, where are you heading?
Oh,
I
no.
think, boys, we should head back to town, get our reward, and set off with the whatever the ox's name was. Victor.
Was it Victor? Vincent?
Vincent. Vincent, yes, that's the
You
one
guys
guy.
are fucking great. Trying to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't remember this shit either, but
I was close. I was close.
Just
Okay.
for the sake of brevity, on the way travelling back, did we come across anyone who may have been interested in buying a horse?
you did not come across any people.
Okay.
At least
so-
I didn't call him Jimmy, for fuck's sake. Like,
You're
come
kind
on.
of like going through
You
the
brought Raskin home with us, by the way.
wilderness. No, sorry, he was already there. I'm taking him away now.
No, he was just there before.
Yeah, I haven't moved these guys yet. All right. You guys make your way back to Fangolin. It is probably kind of the late afternoon. Yeah, with Valen on horseback and the other two walking alongside. With Barkas in
Didn't even
tow
offer your
as well.
grandson a ride or your grandfather a ride.
This is horse, by. I don't want a part of this part.
I'm going to search the saddlebags, see if there's anything more of value in there.
So his saddlebags kind of like just with like you have your generic equipment and your like your sleeping bag and things like that.
I am going. What time did he say it was?
It's late afternoon now, yeah.
Barthen's still open?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
would like to go into Barthen's, please.
Okay.
Evening,
yeah,
Barthen.
so, yeah, he says lovely to meet you again, Master Valen. How did the escort in that guy go?
Well, it was, I'd like to say it was cut and dry, but these things never are. There were were-rats and a giant worm, and I nearly died again. But, you know, we gained a horse from it, so it could be worse.
Nice, a horse could come in handy across the Sword Coast here.
Well, that's why I'm coming to speak to you. Obviously, you've got
Right.
your carts and you've got your one ox. Would a horse be handy for you?
I suppose I could make use of a horse, but are you sure you're not going to need that horse again?
I don't mind if the other two are on foot. I'm happy to be on foot as well. I'm all for the people.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. I could have, tracked down some other riding horses for you, but I'll gladly take the horse off your hands. Well, how much do you want for it?
How much are you willing to pay? You're more than welcome to come out and inspect the horse first, should you wish.
So yeah, he sort of like walks out and he opens the door to look at the horse, and he walks around it. He sort of pats the horse, and he's like, not a bad riding horse here. Let me have a think here. Well, the dungeon master. I mean, someone tells me in the somewhere about how much this horse will be.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go pee real quick. So
Yeah, you go. I will give you 150 gold for this horse.
Ooh.
Tell you what, 125 for it, and maybe you show me some favor on some items later down the line.
What kind of favors you after here?
Oh, just you said yourself you could probably find us some decent riding horses later down the line should we need to. Just making sure that should that happen, you you don't try and shortchange us or sell us a horse that you perceive as better than it is.
Give me a
Good
persuasion
business.
check.
That is a 13 plus. My persuasion's good, I remember. 6. 19! I saw
Right.
13, I was like, keep forgetting that all my, like, I can chat shit for
you
like the
can-
best
you
of
can
them.
chat shit. Yeah, you have yourself a deal, my friend, and he sort of shakes
Shakes
your hand.
hands. So that's
Yeah,
125 for me, a horse
Yeah.
to him. Fuck Raskin, the prick. Don't like him.
Diceless Raskin, we call him.
The thing is, I wasn't gonna steal the horse, but then he treated the dwarves like shit, and it angered me.
yeah.
I was like, nah, fuck you. So 125 for that sound.
Nice.
And then we've still got to get the profit back from the gold nuggets you found, and we've still got to collect the reward from the thing. So we're making some decent.
Oh yeah, actually, Barthen's Provisions is probably the best place to sell those off as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, mate, how you doing there, buddy? Old pal.
Yes,
I got
doing
these-
quite well. What can I do you for?
I found these here all gold nuggets, mate.
Some ore, I see, yes.
Aye, mate. Size of a
can-
good fist indeed, you know.
Looking
Aye.
to sell them, are you?
Aye, bye.
I'll give you 10 apiece.
Can I
Want to batter up, don't you?
Oh no, Grandolph's not a barter, but he does like you know, maybe I can see if he's ripping off or anything like that. Or
Give me insight.
yeah, because I don't know what sale went on before as well. So let's see, insight.
So if he tries to shortchange you immediately after the conversation I've just had, I'm going to so fucking annoyed.
Imagine. I got a 12 plus a 4, 16.
Yeah, so you fully believe he's giving you the best deal for these.
Aye, bye. Have yourself a deal, bye.
Nice. So he hands over 100 gold and takes the 10 gold balls off you.
Yo, oh, I have enough to do some spells, maybe.
All right. So Tata and Valen has sold the horse, and Grandolph has sold his gold ore. Is there anything you would like to do?
I didn't really get all that much, so I mean, no, I got the most valuable thing of all: dog friendship.
All right. So what is the plan for the three of you?
I guess we'll go turn in the job.
Yes.
Aye, bye.
To the town masters we go.
Hi ho, hi ho.
So yeah, you head to the Town Master's Hall.
Aye,
Thing
bye.
I'm going
You're-
to do is as we knock on, and because he says he's got that little shutter thing that he looked through, haven't you?
Yeah.
When he opens it, I want to try and look through that and see if I can see inside.
Sure. So give me a investigation check.
So we've not knocked on yet, but it never hurts to just have it there, do it. Investigation, that is a nat 1.
No. So
It had to happen at some point, it's been too good tonight.
who is knocking on the door?
Valen.
Oh,
Okay.
Valen's our talker, so he is. So
Is it Sophie,
Does it,
yeah?
who has the
Yeah.
who has a note to say that we've got him there safely?
I do. I hand it to you.
Thank you very much.
Grandolph is Grandolph has already learned that he's not really the talker of this group, you know.
And then
So you knock on the door and you hear the very familiar phrase of
Dragon.
if you're a dragon, please leave immediately.
it's like you've rehearsed that every time you get it perfect.
Are you a dragon?
Do I sound like a dragon?
I don't know what dragons sound like.
For someone so scared of them, you've not done your research, have you?
I have seen the dragon flying in the sky, and I do not want it anywhere near me, so I don't want anything to do with them. Just, what do you want?
I'd like to come in for a cup of tea, if that's okay.
Absolutely not. Now, what are you here for?
It was worth a shot. We've delivered the new overseer to Mountain's Toe Gold Mine. We're just here to hand in his notice to say he's got there, collect the reward.
Brilliant. So as soon as he opens the shutter, Valem pokes his head immediately through, just very, very obviously, just like, just right in there. And, and the town master, he's just you now see the town master, and he's sort of a plumpish man. He's got blonde hair, which just is all very quite scraggly and almost looks like a toupee. And he just looks at you, and he's like, what are you doing, fiend? And he's gonna just try and like poke you back. And that is going to be 16.
Fuck off! 16 to hit that. Fuck it, silvery barbs.
Oh, not 20.
All right, so as you poke your eyes through, and he's just like immediately panics and just like tries to poke your eyes. You also react back and just send some mists towards him. And he goes, and he just.
Well, technically, it's a verbal thing, so it's something I say to him. So as I step back and just like, that hairpiece isn't fooling anyone.
he misses, and he's like, what are you doing, fiend? You're a demon-looking fella. What are you doing?
Racism.
Well, that's a little bit uncalled for. My appearance has nothing to do with my character. Yes, I'm an arsehole, but that's got nothing to do with the fact I have horns. Note.
He snatches the note off you, and he's like, right. Here you go. And he just throws a sack through with 250 gold inside.
Much obliged.
And you guys have completed that quest.
250, did you say?
Immediately shuts the shutter behind him.
You said 50.
250.
Yeah.
250.
250 each.
Yeah. No, 250 total, sorry.
Oh. It's like
250 each would have been sweet.
Yeah.
Would have been
I
very nice.
assume it's probably will say divided.
250 divided by 3 is 83 gold each, and then one person gets 84. I'll let Mateo have the 84 since he didn't have any
I reckon.
gold. Or so you get 84, and then we both get 83 each. There you go. Calculator app, love it.
I did it in my head.
It's like, oh, no.
I already did it. I know.
Going on there, man.
Well, fine, you get none.
I have math autism. Leave me alone.
I don't, alright? Leave
I
it
know.
be.
You're right. It's fine.
What is the plan?
My plan currently is to remember how the fuck to add gold to my character. There we go.
We should probably go rest very quickly, guys, before we do the next one.
Yes, we should. The tavern?
Aye.
Perfect.
As long as Barkus is allowed.
Oh, he loves Barkus. Ignore him.
I have yet to see
That should
this.
be an 8.
All right, so you're heading to the tavern?
Yep.
Aye.
Yes, indeed.
Lovely. We love the
Get some of that delicious average porridge by.
rich porridge, yeah.
Delicious. Excellent. Having time.
All right, so you
Okay.
enter the Stonehill Inn,
Never mind.
and it's relatively busy. It's a good time for the it's quite focus up here. Thank you. It's busiest time of day for the inn here. Yeah, and Hogrod's behind the bar. He looks a bit busy. He's pouring some drinks, and he's working away there, shouting some orders back to his wife.
It's nice to see he's alive.
How would he be dead, Yoki?
Why do you think? Psychological fucking war games all week.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's only been a week? What do you mean?
Are you sure that's Hogrod? Anyway.
Who do you guys prefer,
Perception check.
Hogwarts or Barkus?
Yeah, so you guys enter the inn here. What would you like to do?
Asher Jesus, by good to see you there, Hograd.
He
May
looks
I
over
have-
you. Yeah, go on.
May I have a room and some of your lovely porridge, by?
Fucking porridge,
All
man.
right, Master Grandolph there? Absolutely you can. And he it hands over a key to a room, and he calls back to his wife. He goes, "I get the Grandolph special." What can I get the other two of you?
I will have some of your finest coffee. And have you ever heard of curry before?
Curry, no, what's curry, my friend?
I explained to him the ins and outs of the different aromatics, so on and so forth. I actually know how to make it because I used to be a chef. I'm not going to bore stream with it. It's fine.
Give me a history check.
Also, just saying that I used to be a chef in real life, not my character. That is an 11 plus history, did you say?
Yeah.
To 13.
Nice. So you kind of mostly explain how a curry is made, and Hogger just looks at you with this like complete
bewildered
blank
expression.
and he's like, Master Valen, I ain't got half of that shit.
That's fair enough. In that case, sausage and eggs, please.
Sausage and eggs, not that I can do.
That's more like it, yes.
Yeah, so he once again calls back to his wife. He's like, sausage and eggs for Valen. And Master Tater, what can I get you?
Me. Boiled, mashed, put in a stew. I don't care which.
Right, I do need some kind of direction of which you'd like.
Taters. Boiled, mashed, put in a stew.
Right, so you'd like all three. Alright, can we get Tater here? Some boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes, and stewed potatoes, please. And so it's right. Valen for the coffee and the food there. And are you spending the night, Valen?
I will be, yes.
Yeah, right. That'll be 3 gold altogether there.
And I'm gonna hand it over.
And Tater, are you having a room?
Yeah, I suppose as long as Barkus is still welcome at the foot of your fireplace.
Right, that dog. Yeah, you'll be alright by the fire there. As like I said, as long as he doesn't come behind the bar, he'll be alright.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a room for you, Master Tater?
Yeah.
Right.
You forgot the original question then, didn't you?
So it'll be...
No, I
That'll
remember.
be 1 gold for the room, 1 gold for the boiled potatoes, 1 gold for the mashed potatoes, and 1 gold for the stewed potatoes then, please.
Mm-hmm. I lost my math autism for a second.
4 golds total there.
No problem. I didn't forget the question. It's just that I answered with the as long as blank. Then yes.
Absolutely. Right, my friends, you guys have a seat, we'll bring the food right over to you.
Aye, bye.
While we're waiting, I'm just gonna nip out. I'm just gonna see if all that lumber that we got is actually still outside the house.
Yeah, sure. So Venom heads over to the house. What are the others you do?
I'm eating my porridge. Nom 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 nom.
He hasn't got the porridge yet, so you guys are. It's busy, so he's called back to his wife to get the food ready, but he's not quite ready yet.
I'm sitting waiting for my porridge. Yes, Spike.
Are there going to be any sequels to that story? I mean, it sounds like truly an interesting story that is worthy of some continuations. Unlike the last one, it feels like there's an entire series missed out on what happened before the War of the Medallions.
Wait, which story are you talking about? The what? Like, are you talking about the War Medallions, or do you mean the story I just told?
Oh, the one you just told. I have a feeling the story you just told was an origin, but the previous one was only a sequel.
Oh, I got you. Yes, sorry. Brain just decided to.
That's okay. It's getting late.
Yeah. No, that was it for Jimmy. Poor Jimmy 5. As I mentioned, he was lost then, and it was very sad because as he was turned into nothing but ash and swept away by the wind, the same as my first love. Unfortunately, it did mean that they couldn't be reincarnated in the way that they were, the way that they passed.
There's always a way.
Well, we'll see what happens. I have not yet found her again, and yes. So no, there's no sequel.
Do you believe your love was meant to be?
Ah, sure, boy. I don't know. I don't know what lies. Sorry?
And it shall last as long as you live to carry it.
Aye. All I know is my quest, and that I have to follow my goddess, wee Jess, and that I am here to keep that Jesus Christ and eat the cats. Oh, they're so adorable. Oh,
You just see
I just
pigeons
I moved your cam up as well because it looked so weird on stream because you couldn't see the cat. You were just like, I was like, yeah, let's fix that so it looks less mental.
oh, so adorable.
They're Papa. It's probably also almost food time.
I'm
It is, yeah.
here for the my quest to keep the balance of life and death. That is my main goal in life.
His life is always balanced from death.
It is not. Not when great evil is afoot, trying to destroy that life balance by only giving death.
Interesting.
Valen, as you approach the house, you notice that the lumber and stuff that the trees that you cut down are still outside the house.
Oh, good.
But what you do notice is the door has fallen off of the house. The mimic slime has worn off. Yes.
Can I just go prop the door back up, like just against the wall rather than just on the floor, and then I'm just gonna be like, I'll fix it in the morning, and then I'm just gonna head back to the tavern.
Sure thing, yeah. All right. So as you guys, Tater and Grandop, as you're talking, Valen heads back in. Cool. What's the plan? As Valen heads back in as well, Grandolph and his wife bring out the food for you and
Hogrod
set
and
it
his
on the
wife.
table. Hogrod, sorry. What did I say?
Grandolph and his
Grandolph
wife.
got married.
Apologies.
Oh,
Hogrod and his wife.
you have a new grandmother, Sonny Jim.
Hogrod and his wife bring out the food. There's a G and a fucking D in there somewhere, so they bring out the food for you and lay it on the table before rushing back over to the bar to and obviously Valen's coffee before rushing back to the bar to carry on serving.
Well, boys.
Nom, nom, nom.
Lovely. I prestidigitation the porridge to taste very, very good.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold up my. I'm assuming it could be like a mug rather than a tankard like the ale.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it up to toast everything and be like, to another day's work.
Yes, I suppose we'll be working on the house. I'll drink to that.
I love how that's like
cheers
censored.
to you.
It is
We're
because
not
it's beer.
sponsored. We're not sponsored by the war over here.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
Lord of the Rings,
Go
sponsor
see.
us.
We'll see. End of days.
All right. So yeah, you sit by the fire for a little bit. You have your food, you have your drinks, and you relax for the evening there.
While we're relaxing, I'm gonna start playing with the dice to try and start learning how to use them.
That's fine. Give me Arcana check, please.
That is 19, which is a much better than before, plus 2, so 21.
Nice. You're able to, as you roll the dice, you're able to kind of get mastery over one of them. You kind of now you turn it and you go, oh.
So I turn it in the most
That's how
underwhelming
it
way
works.
ever, and I'm just sat at the table going, I fucking did it!
Absolutely. So yeah, you roll all 5 dice, and you think they all land on the numbers, and you sit and you think really hard about the number 6, and one of the dice just goes and changes to the number 6.
Swipe them up, put them back in the bag, rub the blood from my nose from how hard I was concentrating. I'm like, I'm a fucking god among men!
All right, Tater, would you like to do anything for your
I'm
rest?
reading my book.
Read your book, yeah. Give me a history check.
Absolutely. That is good. Fucking hell. Alright, 12 plus. What was my 12 plus? 4.
4, nice.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, so there is, before you get to the dragon page, there is one more chapter in that book between the last one and the dragon, and I will send that to you before the next session. And Grandolph, what would you like to do before heading to bed?
Grandolph will just be chilling, meditate. That's about it. That's all you really can do, I guess.
Learn a spell?
I can't learn any of the spells at the moment.
Identify anything? You wanna use identify on any of the things you've got that maybe no one knows what they do?
Oh, there's
Do we
the
have any things
pole,
in?
isn't there?
Oh yeah, we still have the pole. Yeah.
But the pole, yeah, you guys will forget about that since then.
I wanna identify Grandalf's big pole.
Nice. All right.
Let's go.
Technically, it's a pole of extending, isn't it? So it's not big yet. Just has a potential to
Well,
be.
it's about.
It
10
only
foot
gets
long,
bigger,
With
guys.
some encouragement.
know
Oops,
about
my
that one.
microphone.
So yes, Chris, it is a pole of extending. You can add to your could you call it your character sheet there if you want to add that on. I can put in a thing in just a sec. Sorry, it's a bit metagamey, but I wanted to finally let you guys know.
Honestly, had you not told us, I would have forgotten that pole existed.
I would.
So I'm kind of glad you did.
They don't care.
I would also like to summon
A pole of collapsing.
Jimmy, another Jimmy. It's going to be an owl. I summon Jimmy for skin.
Oh,
There we go.
sake.
I was hoping 4 eyes considering the owl, but all right.
All right, so the pole is a pole of collapsing. While holding the 10-foot pole, you can use an action to speak a command word and cause it to collapse into a 1-foot-long rod. For ease of storage, the pole's weight doesn't change, and you can use a different command and cause the rod to revert to a pole. Which will elongate only as far as the surrounding space allows. So if it will extend until it hits something.
But then will it lock in place?
Yes.
Nice.
So you can kind of like it's Goku's power pole or the fucking pole of extending of the Sun Wukong essentially. So yeah, it will extend and shrink as you need it to.
I wonder if maybe my next story should be like Journey to the West or something like that.
Odyssey to the West. Do it. I'm
All
going to
right.
sort of look at him analysing it. I'm going to be like, that's a cool bit of kit you got there. What's that made out of?
Say again, sorry?
So that's a cool bit of kit you've got there. What's that made out of?
Me glasses? Ah, sure,
No,
Jesus,
the
man.
pole, you tool.
Me pole? But I'm in my room and you're not even here.
I thought we were all still at the table whilst we were doing this.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not
you
going to
are.
meditate in the middle of an open room. No, I thought it was before we go to bed by.
Fair enough.
So
Scrap
he's
that
in
then.
his room, yeah. Cool.
Fair enough. I thought you were at the table with us still whilst you were identifying.
All right.
Before
so
we
yeah.
go to bed, like, you know? Yeah.
All right, let's. Well, we can kind of fast forward through the old morning routines here. The night is quite peaceful. You'll get a nice night's sleep. So obviously, if your health is reduced from the last fight, please update it. And I'm assuming you're all getting breakfasts and shite in the morning.
Indeed.
I
Awesome.
think, I think you know what Grandalf is having by?
Good old bowl of porridge.
The Grandalf special.
The Grand Ole Special.
Coffee, sausage, and eggs for me. So that's another 2
Lovely.
gone. It's fine.
All right. Once again, Tater, as you come down, you notice Barkus has got an empty plate of food next to him.
An empty plate of food, as in he hasn't been fed.
Well,
Then
it's been eaten, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The plate wasn't there when you went to bed, and it is there now.
Let me see if I can perceive this. That's a nat 1. I don't see shit.
Yeah, you look at Barkus and he sat there happy, but you don't know it. You don't notice the plate of food that was next to him.
At this point, it's just a character flaw.
Yeah, what's the plan for the day?
Well, prep for the next mission, I suppose.
Yep. I'm going to.
We gotta go.
So you go first.
No, work away.
I'm going to hit the postmasters first, see if there's any news, and then I'll meet you both at Barton's.
Aye,
remind
let's
me, what
go
was
get the
the-
oxen cart.
Did you send anything else from the postmaster?
I didn't, but the last thing did say that I'd hear something soon. So
Yes. Yeah. All right. Sorry, Grandov, what do you say you're going to do?
Aye, we have to go to Barton's and go get that ox and cart by.
Tato, what's the plan?
go, well, because I've read all the book by now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'll go to Barthen's just to get the carts up and also to sell the book. That
Okay, yeah.
trade it in for another one with a little extra golden. Like I'll add extra if it's not the same value.
Basically, you're gonna have a library card by the end of this campaign.
You mean if I live?
So Barthen, brain is melted. He's like, well, I did say that was the only kind of book I had like that. Tell you what, leave it with me for a couple of days. I'll see if I can source one, maybe from Neverwinter or something like that. We'll get you another book. Or how's that sound?
That would be lovely.
Right, perfect.
Don't trust
you
him,
guys
Mateo. He said he was
ready
going to
to,
source me a loot, and he hasn't.
You guys are ready to take on the supplies?
I suppose so. We've rested, we've gotten resupplied, and yes, I suppose we're as ready as we're going to be.
Lovely. All right,
I like as well how Nate in the last session, whenever we were going to do 2 quests at once, said, "Well, you're not going to do the other quest in a day, because he was expecting us to go to the orc camp and do all that, and then come back and then do all that, and we just skipped all of that."
What orcs? We don't know
Because
where
to be fair, we did long rest at the mine. So
yeah.
That's only 8 hours, though.
You were gone for a whole. Well, you traveled there, did some fighting, long rested, did some fighting, came back,
the other fight.
long rested. So it's been like 2-3 days. You're on like the 3rd day after they set this cart up. Valen, as you get to the postmaster's, the guy, just because my nose is blocked, it basically tells you there's no news from anywhere for you at the moment.
and then I'll send another 10 gold back. So it's 5 for the payment fee as well, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's 15 to remove from that. That's fine. And then I'm just gonna dump the pickaxe that I found in our house, and then head back up to Barthen's. Just so I've got it in my inventory mainly.
All right, so you guys have had the map marked, I believe, as to where the loggers camp is. It is, what's that? We got. It is a fair distance to go. Obviously, you've got the ox with you as well. How would you guys like to travel?
Hi, Hohen.
What marching order? Who's going first? What's kind of like the group dynamic here?
Generally, Tater in front, probably myself in the middle, and Yorkie in the back.
Me at the rear, yeah. I'm
Okay.
happy to go with that standard matching order again.
So yeah, you take a couple hours and you manage to get to the edge of Neverwinter Woods here, and again you kind of travel through for a little bit. Tater, can you give me a survival check, please, as you're leading the way?
While we're walking, can I look for herbs as well, by the way?
Sure. What was that, Tater?
15 plus 1, 16.
16, lovely. So yeah, you manage to continue your way forward through the woods without any issues. You're about halfway through the woods here. Yeah, Chris, you find
22.
You do find some
Hey!
herbs
Finally!
that you need to make a potion of healing. With that, Tater, give me another survival check, please.
Yes, sir. That is gonna be not great. 14 plus 1.
That is fine. You manage to continue heading forwards through the woods there, and eventually, you guys make your way. Why is that so far down? Let's move you up. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, actually. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I love how peaceful the music is. For
Uh,
some reason, it makes me want to play Stardew Valley.
Do it.
I've got it installed, to be fair.
Oh yeah. I can
Might have me dinner and then go do some.
Yeah.
we'll be wrapping up in just a sec. We'll get to the.
I'm actually glad so many people got the whole short circuit thing. By the way, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It took me longer than I'm
Not that
proud
young.
to admit, though. That's the thing.
think
I was
first
so
thing I told
nervous.
My dad.
Yeah, I was so nervous no one would know.
As soon as you said Jimmy 5, I was like, okay, that's a Johnny 5 reference. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just popped in my head, so it did. I was just like, randomly, and I couldn't think of another like any kind of story, so I got that inspiration kind of hit, and then like just doing stuff, it just hit me. Jimmy 5 is
Don't worry, you
alive.
didn't like my Jekyll and Hyde story either.
So just gonna adjust your character sizes here.
So is this the actual logging camp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Wow!
Oh wow. All right, so let me get to the page. So I've got too many things open at the moment. Right.
You feel that?
Right. Fine.
I'm just sort of
Apologies. So,
petting the ox
shortly
as we're walking.
as you head through the woods, oh my god, come on.
We see another
There it
white
is.
dragon.
I think it's going all slow now.
You guys are making the deal with this one.
So, as you shortly after entering the woods, you head forward, and about 60 feet ahead of you, in a small clearing, is a wild boar, and it glares at you suspiciously.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
The boar looks up at you and kind of stares at you.
Do any of us
Hello
have any
there.
experiences with boars to see if this is natural behavior? Like the way it's staring?
Give me a nature check.
Okie dokie.
Phone is turned off. I'm just getting my character sheet back up.
14 plus 3, 17.
That is a 17 plus 2, 19.
It looks like it's acting mostly the way a boar would act.
Okay.
Again, it's somewhat unnerving how much it's staring at you.
And look,
Perhaps
boys,
it's
dinner
gonna make-
came to us.
Tis acting a bit boorish, boys.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey,
And on that,
how, you want me to try and cook it, or?
I don't like the way it's staring at us. It's like it's staring into our soul.
all right,
You
time
want
to go
us
get
to-
an animal handling? I'm walking up to it and extending my hand with a little bit of like.
It's like,
What do
I
boars
kind of
do?
want another
Something.
party pet.
18 plus 1.
So you head over to the boar, and as you approach, it sort of like scrapes its tusks into its hoofs into the ground as if it's about to charge. It just does not acknowledge your hand this whole.
Watching from a distance, like, this is going to be hilarious.
Bye bye.
Should we
This
help
is the
him?
life-death balance, bye.
All right. I think what I will do is I'm going to activate my rage because he's not accepting me. I'm mad about that a little bit, and then I'm going to toss him. Is that doable?
Sure.
Okay. That's just wondering. All right. So that is with advantage 17 plus 5, 22 to throw.
Just eating the poor thing. You don't want
thing
my
is-
hand? Go over there.
Out of character, this is instantly making me think something's happening because it happens in a side quest in Witcher, and I'm not assuming it in game because that'd be metagamey. But if it is what I'm thinking, what you've just done is great.
So
Okay.
You-
That's side quest.
You manage to throw the ball. It flies across and lands on the ground, squealing as it lands. And the boar stands up on its hind legs and changes into the appearance of a half-orc.
Not what I expected, but close.
A cloak on the back of it with
Should there be a token for this, or
no, that's
Okay, that's
coming
all right.
out of its
Time
gauntlet,
to leave, boys. Let's go.
similar to the ones you are currently wearing, and it is going to attack, and we will leave it there for tonight.
Bye.
well,
And
shit.
we will pick this fight up next week.
Not gonna lie, when you threw it, because there was nobody around, it was just this bar. I was like, "Are we gonna be at this like settlement?" And some curse has turned the normal civilians into animals, and you've just like yeeted some 40-year-old woman. This is not how I expected it to go.
Next time on Heroes and Hijinks, watch Tater try to avoid a social encounter.
That's just how siblings say hello.
All right, that is us
And I'll
done
say
for
bye-bye.
tonight, fellas. Thank you very much for playing.
Way.
Hopefully we can. We all good for next week? It is the 22nd.
I think didn't one of you guys say that you can't do the 22nd? Was it the weekend
Not
after?
the 29th.
29th.
29th, we can't do it. That's fine because it's
So,
about New Year's time anyway. So
I'm
we
gonna
can
say
take
so that means next session will be our last one before we break up for Christmas, and then we'll be 2025 until we play again.
Nice.
Alrighty then, guys.
All right.
I'll see you next week, jokes for next time then.
Christmas jumpers next stream.
Sure.
Hi, I'll wear a Christmas jumper, yeah.
Let's do it.
So I'll Christmasify your duck for you. Don't worry.
Let's do some Christmas. All right, well done, guys. Yep, it was quite a simple session. I think you did well with exploring the cave. We lost Jimmy 3.
Jimmy 3 now!
Yeah, but now we've got the lovely named Jimmy Foreskin. So
we've got Jimmy 4. I
Got a lot
feel
of skin.
so sorry for that owl there. All right, thank you very much, everyone, and everyone at home watching. You've been amazing, and we will see
Be
you
safe.
next
Have
week.
a